Welcome back to another episode of the Weirdly Amused. Last time, I had a little bit of a scuffle with Resmir, the half black dragon, and things didn't go well. Uh,
That's an understatement.
Kraz kind of bit the dust, and that's kind of where we left off. Like right as Kraz was being killed, and Resmir escaped. So, what would you guys like to do?
We are currently still inside the tavern room, and there's no bad guys around us.
You're all right where you are.
I
Bring
think
up
at the
the
end of
map.
the last episode, we all came outside of the burning
We
building.
did, because it was burning down.
Oh yeah, that's true. You guys dragged
Dragged
Kraz
Kraz's body.
outside the building.
hmm
Okay, I mean, I guess it's go time. I guess. I need a diamond. Does somebody have a diamond?
You have one.
You should.
I see it in my equipment. It's in my gear. Gotcha. Okay, good.
Thought you won last episode.
Yeah.
Who's holding him? Who's laying him down? Is he just on the ground?
I think he's just laying there.
Yeah, I think we just laid him out. Give him some room. He might still function.
What time of day is this?
It's night.
Right?
Perfect. Best things are best done at night. So I'm going to take out my diamond. I'm going to clutch it in my hand, hold it over his chest, and I'm going to cast Revivify.
Okay. As you do this, you notice the diamond shrink in size as some of its essence is used up in the spell. You look up at the night sky. You see the crescent moon, the starry sky, and in this instance, what do you bring to this resurrection spell? You're muted.
I know that he has unfinished business to do. He has a job that needs to get done. It's, my goddess wants people to rest when they finish jobs, but it's not his turn yet. So I'm going to try to convince him now's not the time for resting. You have things to do first.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That would be a 9. I rolled a 3. Not good.
Okay. Okay, in this instance, I'm going to ask that everyone except for Kraz mute and deafen themselves and turn off their camera.
Well.
So in this instance, Kraz, on the other side of the plane of existence, you're in a dark, shrouded room. No sound. There needs to be different music. This is not the type of music that I would want to play during a situation like this.
I mean, it's a vibe. We're just sitting here chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling in death, you know.
It's not the time for the escape form.
Ooh, okay. This is a vibe.
Okay, so you again, you're in a dark, shrouded room.
Mm-hmm.
No sound, no light. Can't even see the hand in front of your face. And you hear a voice saying, "Well, we meet again. Didn't think it was going to be this soon, but here we are." A while back, I offered you a chance at power. But in this instance, I offer you life at a price.
Ah. Well, I don't really think I'm in too much of a position to argue. Name the price.
Well, there's a little bit of a task I want you to go on. Not that you don't have a list of tasks already, but and this doesn't have to take precedence. It's not a time limit. However, there's there's a cave at the northern part of Sword Coast that I want you to go towards. Within a few days, you'll receive a letter with instructions on where to go. And receive it. You'll remember this cave. Now, if that's okay, do we have a deal?
So I just get the letter, go to this cave.
The letter will have more.
Presumably so. And just for this, you're willing to bring me back to life.
Yeah, with a little extra power, I guess you could say, to help you on your quest. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot going on in that cave.
So there's the
And
strings.
that,
Okay. Okay. And
there's
then
something in that cave that interests me, and I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
what happens after I retrieve this?
Well, we can continue our agreement. You can spread my name, and I can continue to give you more power. Or we can part ways, and we'll go from there.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I do this, and if I went out, I'm out. I'm not back to dead or anything. We go our separate paths.
Right. Now, if you choose to never go on this quest, well, let's just say that you and a few other compatriots may not be happy with it.
Shit. I doubt this is gonna work, but we'll shoot the shot. Just who in the hell am I even talking to?
The deity that you told me, but I don't remember the picture.
Message history. All right, hang on. I think I may have found it. Okay, found where we talked about the book.
I'll get it later.
Okay.
Let's just say she tells you, and
Uh,
I'll get you the information later.
yeah, I mean, I have it in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Found about our. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, whatever. Oh, would that be something that crowds would recognize, like just casually offhand, like that name?
Well, I assume it was the deity that you were following on
Okay,
your blood honor archetype.
yeah, yeah. So it's not just like a no name issue. It's a like, hey, you know who the fuck this is?
Right.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, and for copper and for gold, I guess. Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's give her another spin. See what we got.
All right. And as you say that, you feel a rush of energy inside of you. And wait till everybody comes back.
And then Crash should be back up at level 7.
You'll be at level 8 with the level 1 roll.
Well, my character's level 6.
No, everybody should be at level 8.
Okay.
Come back.
So I
Yeah.
will.
We should be at level 8.
Yeah, everybody should be at level 8.
All right. I will adjust Kraz's character sheet accordingly.
Level 8?
Yeah, everybody should be at level 8.
Wow, okay.
Okay, hold
Jumping
on.
up 2.
Yeah.
You should have jumped up 1. You should have been level 7 the last session.
All right. I need to adjust the score to make it so that way roll 20 or D&D Beyond actually takes my character. So hang on. Okay. There we go. Okay.
So as you, yep,
Is that a muted or a not listening icon on the music bot?
Not
Just muted.
listening.
Okay, so we're still being, our audio is being recorded right now, is what I'm asking. Is
Yep.
that the account?
Yeah.
that's the audio? Okay, good.
Well, that's just the
All right.
music bot.
Yeah, no, I still have you guys being recorded. You're good. All right. Good there. There we go. Okay. Ha ha ha.
As you cast the Revivify spell and you say your prayer and try and convince Kraz to come back to his body, you feel like the spell didn't really have much of an effect. The body is still cold to the touch. A few minutes go past. No breathing. 2 more minutes go past. No breathing. And then all of a sudden, his eyes open. And he takes a deep breath.
Oh
And
my
then he just
gosh.
stays there.
Zombies.
Well, he's breathing, so he's not a zombie.
No, they gotta
Zombie
breathe
trash.
to moan.
Ah, thank the moon. Oh my god.
Okay. Let's not.
The whole time we're waiting on Kraz, Merkava is just over kicking down chunks of the burning building and cussing up a storm.
I will immediately cure wounds as soon as I see that he's breathing. Heal him up a little bit.
Yeah, let's not ever do that again.
8.
Okay. What'd I miss?
I'm just like, you just hear me mumbling like over and over and over. Thank the moon, thank you, Sulune, thank you, Sulune. All my stars, like over and over and over again. I to be honest, I don't know what you missed. Is Ariadne here?
I mean, Ariadne is here. Megan is not.
Right, which is what I mean. Right, I wasn't sure if she also took off to go after Resume or not.
She wanted to, but she's too big to go down the trapdoor.
Goodness. Cause she went up.
I kind of want to yell at her.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
killed him. He is dead because he died because of you. How not selfish. I understand your reasoning for it, but don't go in without us.
Sadly, I died. But I lived.
I'm furious at her.
I'm just gonna slowly just sit up. Start like massaging where the sword went through.
Yeah, the wound is gone.
Some more healing? Are you good?
I mean,
There's not a scar, and the wound is healed, but you can still feel it.
yeah, like it's weird. I don't like it. Yeah, let's
So the building is on fire, correct?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Um,
That being said, as you guys are standing there, you see outrunning Gemna and her 7-foot tall compatriot.
Oh.
we can
The
explain.
fuck did you guys do?
It was not you guys.
Y'all can take this one. I'm
Her.
just gonna lay here.
Ariadne. No,
Well,
you
he's gonna
guys
step
was
up in
included
front
in
of
this.
Ariadne and hold up his hand and be like, sorry, it wasn't really her fault. It was them. They
As you-
started the fight. Ariadne just fireballed them inside the building, and now the building's gonna come back. Oh, wait, hey, that reminds me. Where's that bartender?
You don't know. You all ran out of the bar out of the bar. But as you turn around to talk about Ariadne, you notice she's gone.
She ran off. Again.
You assume.
Do we see which way she went?
Mhm.
Would
She does
locate
have
animals.
invisibility.
Would locate animals plants?
Not if she's invisible now.
How badly burning is the tavern at this point?
It's engulfed in flames. You can try. I mean, the door is wide open. You can try going in and see if that bartender's in there.
I can.
Do I see him running outside of the building or watching from somewhere? Can I stalk around the building and look for his ass?
Make an investigation check.
Before you make a check, do you want me to cast Create Water? I can kind of make it rain.
I do not find him.
You don't find it. You guys have some of the worst like adventuring staff for an adventuring party. You have a
Nope.
lot of really good combat stats, but your adventuring stats suck.
Don't blame me. I died.
Is there any like freestanding water nearby?
No, it's kind of
Right.
dirt paths and everything. You kind of came off of a dirt trail through the woods.
I'll cast Create Water at the first level, just over the building, because it can fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Does it say you can move it?
Does not say I can move it. It says I can create it.
Okay. So you put out fire in a 30-foot area.
Yeah.
A large.
And then I'm
flame.
gonna use a 4th level spell and cast Control Water
Okay,
to
there you
then
go.
move it around.
Teamwork. All right. So you guys kind of floated around the bar. It takes a while, but it does like after like an hour just moving this rain cloud overhead, it kind of dulls it. It's still very smoky. And there's a lot that's still hot to the touch, but you can technically go in there. Do you go in there?
I go in there.
Okay. You
I'll
go in the building.
get my ass up and go in there with them, I guess.
No, Kraz,
You should
you should
sit.
stay out here.
I like that plan better. But I'm just gonna sit
Just
back here.
stay here. I'm gonna hold his shoulder so he doesn't move.
Do you need any help looking for
So
stuff?
I'm
Are you good?
gonna delete all of the tokens off of the map except for or yeah, not crags, Merc. And then no, you'd be right here. If you're entering into the stop, I'm trying to move you.
Oh, I was moving you. What do I see, Ben?
So in the immediate area, you don't see anything. Nobody's
No
there.
people, nothing of interest.
Not in the main bar room.
First order of business, I'm gonna come down to the bar and see if I can find that barkeeper dead. From smoke inhalation, I would assume.
See nothing behind the bar.
He's not here.
Mm-mm.
In that case, I'm gonna go check out our room.
That's not your room.
That's not our room. Our room was this one.
Correct.
I'm gonna go check out our room and see if any of the stuff that we had in here is salvageable. Did anybody leave stuff in here?
I think we all left stuff in there. Like all of our just our basic bags. I think we literally just have what's on our backs right now.
I mean, you see
Burnables, I guess.
a few like left behind clothes.
Nothing important.
Nothing important. I mean, spare clothes is important sometimes, but yeah, nothing that would like be detrimental
for
to the
me.
party. Yeah, I mean, you're a naked robot.
The armor covers the sensitive bits. I'm gonna go through the hole that Kraz blew in the wall into the next room. And I'm
Okay.
gonna investigate the hole that Resmir jumped down.
You're gonna open the hatch.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you look through there. It's a little too small for someone your size to get through. You get the sense that oh, you know what, Crash, you probably will have to put your token back on the board for the rest of the stream to see, I believe.
Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. So I go to this.
You go to the little newspaper looking thing, grab your dude and drop him on the thing. If you need me to, I can drop it for you.
So Ben, I did the same thing, and I'm just in like a
I see it.
type place. Should I be somewhere else?
Say again.
I did the same thing, and I'm assuming I'm in what looks to be like a the cafeteria. Should I be somewhere else or?
Should I place my token as
The
well?
root, the private
Well,
rooms are all to the south.
Everybody else was outside.
Uh,
So I mean, unless you're going in to look, then
Then
I
no.
mean, if you want to see what's going on, go ahead and place your token just to be able to see what's happening.
And then I had another question. When I was looking at the diamond that I had, it said its worth was 5,000. So should I just delete 1,000 of that for the spell?
Oh, it was only worth 1,000, right? That was the typo again. Right, it was worth 1,000.
You're muted again, T. And
In the
there you go.
in the description it says a transparent blue, white, canary pink, brown, or blue gemstone worth 5,000 gold pieces.
Oh no, it's showing worth 1,000. I thought I might have grabbed that and then edited it to be worth 1,000.
Okay,
Is that what it is?
It's possibly, but it's gone. I deleted it.
Well, I mean, like I said, it only removed, it reduced it in size, so you should still have 7,000 worth of diamond left.
7,000.
700. 700.
Oh, it was originally 1,700.
No, it was originally 1,000. So it uses up 300 gold worth of diamonds to use Revivify, right?
That is something I need to check.
That's why I said
Yeah,
it
300.
reduced in
Okay.
size.
Yeah, sorry. I
So
just
it's-
assumed it was the whole 1,000. Okay, never mind. I understand.
Yeah, the diamond was originally worth 1,000, and then you used 300 of it, so it reduced it in size. So it's only worth 700. I didn't doing anything else, Marco?
What's that?
You doing anything else?
I wanted to open up that trap door and send my drone down into it.
Okay.
Find him if I can.
Oh, a drone. How scandalous.
Does your drone have dark vision?
You know, I do not know if it does.
I could cast light on the drone.
That is a thing you can do.
It can be its own light
Good
source.
Good idea. My homunculus servant.
It's not a bad idea, actually. It's like giving him a little flashlight, just boop.
Mm-hmm.
Use the flashlight.
Dark vision of 60 feet. So yeah, it has its own dark vision.
Oh. Only 60 feet.
Only 60 feet. And since I can't communicate with it telepathically, but we can send messages back and forth, I'm just going to tell it to go down in there and see if you can find Rezmir. Follow him as far as you can, but don't get caught. Come back and let us know what you find.
Okay. So you see through the drone, right?
No, I do not. It has to return and report back to me.
Okay. So the drone, can you pop this? Does that have a spell that you
It
can
is
pop in the
it's
chat?
an infusion, so I'm not sure how to link it to the chat. I looked for
Okay.
it in the.
I just want to know if it doesn't return, do you know what happens? Do you automatically gain the information?
Good
Like if
question.
for whatever reason it gets destroyed.
No foreshadowing here whatsoever. Just in case, hypothetical.
I mean, it's possible. It depends on how the drone rolls. I'm assuming it has stats.
Yeah, it does. It's got its own stat block. But I don't know how to get to it in D&D Beyond to show you.
No worries.
It doesn't say anything about if I know if it dies. Doesn't say anything about it. It's basically just a thing that I can make, so I get no information at all.
Okay, you get no
Just want-
information if it.
Right. That's how I interpret it because it's an object that I create, so I made it. And
Sure,
it's,
sure.
It's basically just like a clockwork robot,
Okay, so
but it can fly.
you get down there and. Or it gets down there and it flies for a little bit. It, let's go ahead and have you roll just a straight stealth. But just straight d20 for as a stealth roll. See what you get.
15. Technically, it has better stealth than I do.
Oh, it does have stats. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's got a +2 to Dex, so I'm assuming it would get a 16 here because I only get a +1.
Okay, so it flies down and it does spot Resmir. She's kind of just she's not really running. She's just kind of walking because at this point she kind of figures you guys haven't started following her yet because it's been like 15, 20 minutes since all this took place. She she's walking along. Oh, you don't know technically don't know this information yet. Make another stealth check for it just to see if a little bit less. One more stealth check.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
Okay. So with that last one, we'll say about an hour goes by and you don't get anything come back. Do you have to call it back or does it just come back?
I have to give it verbal instructions. So I would say that what I've done here probably is told it to go as far as it can for as long as it can until it's either about to dispel itself because it gets too far from me, or probably like 20
What's the
minutes.
range? What's its range? What is its range until it
I'm looking it up.
dispels? Okay.
Doesn't say anything about range. It doesn't have to remain within a certain range of me, I guess.
Okay.
It's just in order for me to cast spells through it, I have to be within 120 feet of it. But that's it.
Gotcha. I'll say that about an hour goes by and you don't get any response from it. So you kind of was you may assume that it's gone or maybe the tunnel's just really long.
Okay. In that case, in the hour that it's gone, I'm obviously going to return to my friends and tell them that I put the drone after Resmir to see if we can get some kind of information on what she's doing and where she's gone, or maybe where these tunnels go. And then I'm going to go check on Kraz. How you doing, buddy? You feeling less dead?
I'm not going to answer that question, but sure.
You just answered the question.
Whatever helps to sleep at night, big guy. I'm just gonna close my eyes again and just lay there.
The moon will heal him.
Not the.
Yeah, I think honestly everybody could use a little bit of a rest after that. On
Wasn't-
the other hand, maybe we should think about what we're gonna do if we see Ariadne again.
And Jimna finally bursts in and says, "We gotta go see Leosine right now," and just kind of bamps open the portal.
You could have done that this whole time?
We were following people. Yeah,
We-
I could teleport anywhere, but I gotta know where we're going.
We could have been getting into bar fights for 3 weeks and skipped the whole caravan escorting episode. You could have
We
just
were
vamped us here when they arrived.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Let's just.
Out, Rocket.
Let's
we
not-
were undercover. We were undercover.
Why don't you just help me up and
Get
we'll go through the
get
nice
in the
lady's
portal.
portal.
I'll help.
Get in the
I'll help
portal.
up Kraz, and then let's go through the portal, I guess.
While she's helping me up, I'm gonna go ahead and just whisper to Tia, "What did you do?"
I brought you back. You died.
It wasn't you. And I'm just gonna through the portal.
I'm not gonna tell anybody that. I'm just gonna like be silent and think about that. What does it mean? No.
And then one tavern to another.
Is Leosine back in the headquarters of whatever group we're in?
The
It
cups.
is, let me check and see what the town is called. It's been a while.
Is it the greens one?
No, I think it was
No.
after that.
It starts with an I or an E.
What are we looking for?
Uh,
Are we looking for?
Eltrail. Eltrail.
Ultra. I knew it.
Yeah, that's where he's been. He's been doing things. You don't know because you've been gone for the last 2 months.
So once everybody is through the portal, I'm gonna do a prayer of healing. Everybody is going to regain. We need to cast a spell using. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the healing increases 1d8 for each slot above the second. So 2d8 plus. So it's 3d8 plus 4. Hold on. Everyone gains 27.
That's a pretty good one.
The 27.
Wow.
Tops me off.
Hey, I'm not almost dead again.
And all of a sudden, this portal just opens up. You guys step out. Everybody just kind of like spits the drink out. It's like, "Oh, you're back. What did you find out?"
Well, I found out that if you get stabbed, you can still feel it in your butt.
I found out that taverns burn really well.
I meant about the cult.
Oh,
This is Unthar, who's saying that the dwarf.
they got.
I honestly don't know what we learned.
Well,
They've got lots of secret tunnels.
we know where Resmir was, and we know that Resmir has a dragon mask.
The black one.
We learned that Resmir killed Ariadne's family.
Who's Resmir?
Resmir, half black dragon,
Was on the caravan.
high up person in the cult.
So he was one of the people on the caravan for the cult.
She, but yes.
Oh, you take that shit.
It was a she.
Resmir is a she.
Yes.
Resmir is
There's a female half watcher.
Resmir is a female, and she will kick all of our asses every day of the week.
The tavern that we were at wasn't in Neverwinter, correct? But it was halfway between Waterdeep and Neverwinter. Or where was the tavern? Just Tavern A in Town C?
Yeah, it wasn't in a town. It was just kind of like in the woods. It was just kind of like a stopping point for caravans, but was also a hideout for the cult to transfer stolen goods from. Because there's a hidden trapdoor in the room where the cult was staying.
So that's something we learned where one of
Yes.
their hideouts is.
Correct. Well, Lenore, you said you were looking to get your hands dirty and go on an adventure. You want to help these fellas out with their dragon problem? And you see this black-haired woman with a kind of. She's got like a blue blouse on with a bunch of different like. She's got like a belt, like a satchel over with a bunch of different pouches that are wrapped to it. She's got a satchel that has scrolls wrapped up in it. She's got another pouch on her side, and she's got a staff on her attached to her back. And she looks up and she says, "You know what? Yeah, I'd like to kill some things." And she gets up from the table and she says, "Oh, my name is Lenora Wynn. Specialize in catching shit on fire. Pleased to make your acquaintance."
And if you're good at setting stuff on fire, you would have loved that bar we were just at.
Oh, I'll bet. I really like bonfires. So she looks at you guys like, "Well, where are we going?"
I mean, we know of a tavern.
Yeah, you guys look like shit. You sure you don't need a break? Or
Yes.
a
Yes.
day?
I'm gonna crash. Y'all can fuck off if you want to, but I'm a crash.
This is the town where your house is.
Yeah, let's go take a little rest.
Oh, we gotta go see how the orphans are doing.
What if they cleaned up
Oh
at all?
shit! Hang on, I never added your guys' house to the thing. I made the house, but I didn't actually add it to the thing. So hang on.
Given the recent circumstances, and I cannot stress this enough, I don't give a shit about how the orphans are doing. I'm gonna go lay down in my bed. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna wake up, and then we can leave. And if I find any orphans in my room, there won't be any orphans in my room very much longer.
It won't just be their parents who are dead. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, maybe.
That's pretty funny.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
Oh, so while you're doing that, Ben, I want to go to Favis and I'm gonna cast light, on my hands, and I'm just gonna turn it on and off again. And I'm gonna look to her and say, "Does this look as bright to you?"
I'm just gonna be staring at it,
And
just
just changing different colors, and I'm like, "This isn't as bright, right?"
I'm just gonna have a twinkle in my eye, just staring at this pretty color of light. Whoa!
Does this look as bright?
Wow!
I am I don't think it's as bright. I know Kraz just went to bed or went to his room, but I'm gonna follow him after, like, quite quickly, like after I ask Phoebus, and was like just suddenly go off to where Kraz is, and I'm gonna ask him, it wasn't me?
Should we deafen for this? If it's
No. No.
We're at the home. Like, I'm in my room. We're in my room at this
I'm
point.
assuming so, yeah.
I just want to make sure before I continue, Ben, because that will impact my next moves.
We're headed there. We're not. It's like we're just getting to our house.
All right, then
Okay,
I'm,
in that case,
Yeah, if you're saying this on the way to the house, or are you saying this?
no, I'm gonna wait.
saying-
So I will.
That's happening in the house. I'm just saying that while you're pulling
Yeah.
up the house map, we should just assume that we are probably in the house or just getting home.
That's what I was assuming as well. I was
Okay.
assuming that we were just getting to the house, and then when Kraz went to his room, I followed him a step behind or two.
okay. I'm going to turn around facing Tia. I'm gonna look a little bit annoyed and just sigh. Make sure the door's closed.
I do.
Okay. Hang on. Do I have something that can help this? I'm just checking some stuff here real quick. All right. All right. I'm going to sit. Oh, hello. Hang on. Get my character in here, I guess.
Yeah, so this is the bottom floor of your house.
Okay, I'll just put myself in a random spot. It's fine. I'm gonna sit down. Do I have like just a bed, or is there like a bed, table, a normal room?
You do, it's just not on the bottom floor.
Okay, but for visual purposes. So I'll sit down. I'll sit down on the bed. I'll offer the chair to Tia.
I take it.
You really think you're strong enough to bring somebody back from the dead? I was run
I've
through.
never done it before, but I was hoping I could.
I was run through. Sword in and out. You don't come back from that. And no offense to your moon goddess, you're not bringing me back there. We don't see eye to eye on that one.
You have a god. Did he bring you back?
God is a loose term. There are things beyond your knowledge, and that should stay that way. There are some things that people like you aren't supposed to know about. Because if you poke too deep into this, you will find the shadows that hide from the moonlight. And
Oh, but that's what shadows are for. They make light.
These are the shadows that the light runs from. You don't want to be here. And if you pry too deeply, you will get hurt. And I can't save you from that.
I'm gonna cast light on my hand again.
I'll
And
cast darkness.
You're casting darkness on top
Yeah.
of this?
Yeah, so hang on a second. How do I put this into the Roll20 chat? So you can see this.
Display in VTT.
Yeah, there we go. I'm going to choose it on Tia herself as the point where it comes out from. So even though you have dark vision, you can't see through this, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Would my light being magical, would it be able to illuminate it?
What spell? It uses the cantrip. No, bottom
Yeah.
part. If any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell second level or lower, that spell
Gotcha.
is
I see it.
dispelled.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I see your point has been proven in this case.
You.
I don't have any more higher level spell slots.
Oh, it gets worse. I can see you in this. You can't see me though. You don't have.
While this super tense, dramatic moment is happening, you guys just hear through the walls, "Or."
I stand up and just walk out the room. Like, well, I'll say this while I'm leaving. Remember, don't pry into this darkness. I warned you once. That's more than most people get. And I'll close the door behind me and dispel the darkness, leaving Tia in the room alone.
I will take a beat. I'm not scared of this darkness. You know, it does not scare me to be blind in the dark. I know, you know, darkness and light is just two half of the coin. You need both of them. I am of the night. Well, no, I'm not of the night, but that's my jam. I help people over and get over their fear of the darkness. So I am not afraid, but I will let him walk off for a moment and then head out the door as well. I'll leave the door open so that,
Yeah,
the light in the interior can go through the door.
I'm just gonna take a lap around the floor and come back in and go to sleep.
Wherever Phoebus is, I'll have a seat next to her.
Probably just go up to my room by that point. Just after rushing all the orphans out.
So here is the upstairs.
This is a cool house we have, guys.
I'm a very big fan of this,
Cute.
Ben.
Oh, this center section is just the banister. You're technically, if you're standing right there, Tia, you're still downstairs.
Yeah, I want to be.
I guess I'll take the bedroom.
I mean, there's
There's
1, 2, 3 bedrooms here.
I only see 2.
Yeah, because
There's
one
one downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well,
The one downstairs has to be for Ariadne, right?
yeah. I think just logistically.
Mm-hmm. We can share.
I was about to ask.
I'll take this small one up here. I don't mind.
It's just a
Closet.
large closet.
All right, Merkva, you get the closet. I get the bed.
I mean,
I
he
take the
is
rest-
the one that he doesn't sleep.
I take my rests in the kitchen usually.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess we just head to sleep. I do not tell Phoebus about my conversation with Kraz.
Oh, that's a good point. Did anybody else get swallowed by that darkness spell, or was it just Tia and I?
60 feet. I mean, it probably extended out.
Well, the range is I could pick anywhere within a 60-foot spot of me, but it's only a
Instead of
15-foot sphere.
Oh, and no, it was contained in that room.
Okay. I was like if I just suddenly remove somebody's sight willy-nilly, bonus points for terror and fear, but I don't think that would be helpful.
I guess long rest.
I'm ahead of you guys. I'm already sleeping.
I'm not gonna pry. Kraz seemed pissed on the way home.
You guys would share. I mean, I assume you guys would share rooms, but you might have to go into town and purchase another bed if you're gonna bunk.
I mean, I imagine we could just share the same one. I don't mind, as long
That's
as it's
fair.
big enough for 2 people.
I'm a small creature? Question mark.
Yeah.
Curl
Yeah,
up on the edge of the
You
bed like a
sleep
little
on the
cat.
chest at the foot of the bed.
You're like
Yeah, I'm a
three-
little
you're like-
cat.
You're like 3'5".
Yeah, we got this. It's fine.
You just like hang a hammock above the bed.
Out of a pillow sheet or 2.
Yeah, from the bedposts.
I mean, that sounds pretty good.
And yeah.
I mean, she can fly, so she can get in a high-hanging hammock very easily. Way safer than anybody without wings.
You underestimate my power.
You're welcome to the hammock if you'd like it.
I won't try getting in the hammock. I think that's a bad plan. That's between you and
So confirmed taking a long rest.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Right. Anybody doing anything else before the next day?
Nah, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
All right. So you guys wake up the next morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. What do you guys want to do?
So, I'll just talk to the others. I'm assuming we've all gathered downstairs. What do we do about Ariadne?
I say leave her at this point. Let her join back when she wants to. She got us into this mess. Let's let her cool off.
Yeah, we followed her once. Look how that turned out. I say if she's ready to join us, she can find us again.
Did she run away in shame or guilt, or did she run away to try to find them again?
At this point, I don't know if I actually care enough. I mean, she killed Kraz, so. And also rushed in, fireballed a whole room full of people without telling us she was planning on fireballing a whole room full of people, which would be kind of nice to know in advance.
Don't forget, Famous, you were inside that fireball. You took damage.
I was. I'm a little upset about that. It smelled like burnt hair the entirety of the fight. How can you
Ugh.
concentrate when it smells like burnt hair?
What's
Eh.
burnt hair smell like?
You learn to ignore it eventually.
It's not fun.
Well, I'm the odd man out because I wouldn't be free right now if it weren't for Ari. But I'd say that she just paid that favor back. The fact that we helped her after she went off and started the fight by her own, that was us making sure that the debts were paid. From now on, anything Ariadne decides to do, she does on her own. She can come back if she wants to, but she's going to have to explain herself to us. Until
Agree.
she does, my loyalty is with the 3 of you. And of course, the orphans. Come here, orphans!
Good morning, orphans!
Come on, get breakfast!
I'm just gonna scowl and walk away from the kids.
Merkava cooks breakfast by cracking eggs onto his own head and casting Create Bonfire on his feet.
All right.
I am the frying pan!
And then I guess okay. Now what about this Lenore Wynn woman? What do we know about her?
She's a human. She's a pyromaniac.
Based on the scrolls, I would say we're dealing with some kind of a wizard.
Is she wearing any armor or anything like that we know of? That we saw, I should say.
It's
I
all
mean,
flaps.
It is armor, but it's definitely not of the strong kind.
Like there's no metal to it, or is it just like
It's like leather or studded armor.
Looked like human skin armor to me.
yeah, this is a other animal skin armor there, Merkva. It's not as sturdy as you and me, but he'll do the job for small things.
While you're cooking breakfast, one of the kids come up. She's like, "I want to help," and they try to climb up on you. And while you're cracking eggs on your head, they take one of the eggs and crack the egg on your head and drop it into the frying pan. Go on top of your head.
All right, now go ahead and rinse your hands off in one of the buckets. You don't want to get that egg everywhere. It's real sticky.
Climbs down from you and wipes the egg all over your back.
Oh,
And you don't know, you're a robot. You don't have any feeling in your back, but there's sticky egg all over your back.
Do they then proceed to go dunk their hands in a bucket of water?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good job. Perfect. I'm proud of you. What was your name? Orphan 3?
I'm
Yes.
Johnny.
Oh, right. Johnny. Yeah. I don't want to refer to you by your proper name. Johnny, would you do me a favor and go get orphans 1, 2, 5, and tell them that breakfast is about ready.
He looks at you kind of funny and just kind of, without saying anything, just walks out the door.
You know, people have names, Merkva. Even little
but
orphans.
I don't always know them.
This is fair, but it's usually polite to ask their names instead of just saying orphan 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Oh my goodness, Kraz. If I'm going to have to ask every single flesh bag's name when I meet them, I'm never going to be able to remember.
So we'll just do what I do and don't care about the humans.
Take off his
Got
back. Should we wipe the egg off his back?
Yeah,
I'll smell after a while.
I'll get a cloth and dunk into the bucket and start grabbing the back of Merkva, get the egg off.
Merkava is just doing the dishes now, humming to himself while you wash him. So you're scrubbing his back while he's scrubbing.
So we're just like that lion chimpanzees picking bugs out of each other.
And as he's scrubbing the dishes, he's talking to them. Like, you did really, really well. Plate number 2.
Merkva, make a dexterity check.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
A save or just a flat dex?
Just a flat dex.
Kind of break some shit.
16.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I finish up with Merkva, dry my hands off, and start getting ready to head out the door.
As you do, Lenora comes up and knocks on the door.
Like the front door?
Yeah, front door.
I'll go answer and say good morning.
Well, hello.
Come on
Y'all
in.
ready to go adventuring?
Yeah, we're just about washing up from breakfast. You want to come in for a minute?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
I want to ask Lenore, do you have a way to get back to that tavern quickly? We just reversed many weeks of travel by teleporting over here last night.
Nope. Figured y'all would.
Genma, can she open the portal back up?
She's going with you yet?
That's a good
I
question.
guess we could ask her.
Alright.
Do we know where she is?
I bet she's probably at the tavern.
Well, sounds like we're making a tavern run.
There's an awful nice place y'all got here.
Oh, thanks. We bought it ourselves. No, wait, no, that's not true. Leosie gave it to us, I think.
Well, either way, it's pretty nice.
Famous, do you remember who gave us this place?
No.
I can't remember if we bought it or if it was given to us. I think it was.
It was given to us.
Definitely given
Just don't
to
remember
us.
by who.
I think by
By the
Leosine
cups?
and
I think it was Leosie.
yeah. Are we in the cups or are we in the gauntlets?
Gauntlets. Because we're not spies, we're really bad at spy work. As seen by our last adventure.
The gauntlets.
Gauntlets. That's close enough. Gauntlets, cups.
Yeah, we're the gauntlets. We're the fist that strikes down the enemy.
Yeah.
Sounds good, right?
Strikes down the enemy and entire taverns.
Collateral damage. They'll rebuild.
Hey, speaking of, we should still open up that manhole and try and get down there and see if we can figure out where it went.
Yeah, we just gotta get back there first.
Where Resmir went.
So I guess let's head over to the headquarters of the gauntlets to find Gemna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys head over to the gauntlets headquarters. You guys ask around for a little bit, and you find out that they're at the tavern. Tipsy Goblin.
Can you say it one more time, please?
They're at the tavern. Tipsy Goblin.
Gypsy Goblin.
Yes,
Let's
we're going.
Yeah. So we'll head to the Tipsy Goblin, find Gemna there.
Yep. Looks like we are. Bar hopping in the morning. My kind of day.
And looks over at you. About time y'all got here.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Some of us got stabbed and died yesterday, so need our
I
beauty
hate the
sleep.
mornings, you know.
We had to feed the orphans.
Are we going?
You taking us back?
I assume that was the plan.
Alright,
Let's
sign
go.
me up.
She opens up the portal, and y'all head back over to the burnt down Capital Roadhouse.
Such fond memories.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody else at the tavern just first thing in the morning? Is there anybody like the bartender came back outside or in the bar?
Mm-hmm.
And this place is pretty well burnt down, so
It's real crispy.
and we've only been gone for like 24 hours.
If that. Because it was the night when we left, and we woke up the next morning. So, say we crack open that trap door and hop down the tunnel.
Search any of the other rooms first. See if there's just anything, anyone.
Yeah, like in the room where the dragons were. Is there anything left in that room particularly?
That's where the fire started.
But is there like any gold, I guess, or gems that weren't
make it-
transported yet?
Make an investigation check.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Look at that.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
ooh.
Ooh.
You look around and you see the burnt bear rug in the middle of the room, and you kind of notice that it's pushed up a little bit, and you move it, and you see a very small chest, probably the size small enough that it can fit in your hand.
Take it. Open it.
This better be a diamond.
It
Oh.
is locked. It is locked, and the lock is melted.
It's melted.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like use like a knife maybe to pry it off? I mean, is it made of wood? Like the rest of the box made of wood? Is it
Mm-mm.
all metal?
It's steel.
Okay.
It's warped too.
Shit. Hey guys, do you know anybody who can open steel? Would a
Open?
handsaw open steel?
No.
No, not like the one that I stole from the mill.
Mm-mm. Is there?
I might be able to get into it.
I have a crowbar.
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I'm not sure crowbar's gonna work against a melted little box. Do we know some?
I have a crowbar and a hammer. That's all I got. That can really help here. We might just have to pocket it and bring it back and bring it with us till we find like a blacksmith or something who can actually crack it open.
Yeah. Is there a blacksmith in this town? By chance?
You're currently not. You're currently in the middle of the forest.
Middle of what? Of
The
forest?
forest.
Oh.
Mhm.
Roadside
Um,
tavern, if you will.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you have me roll to use my tinker tools to try to get inside of that box?
Your tinker tool really wouldn't be able to get into it. It's
Can't
the
disassemble the box.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess you could disassemble the box. But, I mean,
Especially
again,
considering that
it's very melted and warped, so it's going to be
Yeah,
very
that's-
difficult.
Honestly, that's kind of my point, is that this is more like fixing a broken object than it is picking a lock. I mean, basically, at this point, this is like using a crowbar to pry it open.
I have a literal crowbar for this.
Yeah. I mean, I've got tinker tools, so I've got like screwdrivers and that sort of thing. But again, this is more like a repair job to fix the box so we can get it open.
Or even if you just get it to open up a little bit so we can get the crowbar in there, we can pry it the rest of the way.
I mean, you can make a check using your tinker's tools.
Right, but what do I roll for that?
It would be dexterity. And if you have proficiency with tinker's tools, then it would you'd use your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so you basically just want me to roll dex plus proficiency?
Right.
So that's going to be an 18 total.
Okay.
You fidget with it a little bit. Probably takes you a good 30 minutes to fuck with it. You don't get into it, but you get the sense that if you try and mess with it for a few days, you might be able to get it.
So I'd make some kind of progress on it, knowing that I can get into it.
Yeah, you made progress. It's just not anything that you can get into right this second. Not if you want to continue into your mission.
Well, then
And
just
with how small the chest is, like it's a hand chest.
Well, in that case, we'll just take it with us.
Yeah, you can just throw it in your bag holder.
Yay.
Good find, Phoebus.
First it was Pokemon, now it's random chests. You really are becoming the Pokemon master.
Oh my gosh, how's your dragon?
Oh, he's good. He survived.
He's an egg, or is he a dragon now?
He's a little drake. Baby. It's a little baby. He
So
can't
does
fly
he
or
just-
nothing.
Does he just like hang around you all the time?
I summon him, and then he just kind of follows along. Like a little Pokemon.
What's his name?
I don't know. I still haven't come up with one.
I mean, if it was me, I'd have picked Lockheed, but that's probably
Lockheed?
not
That's cute.
acceptable. That's probably not acceptable. I don't
That's
think
cute,
we're allowed
though.
to get away with that.
What about Nathan for Nathan Drake?
Who?
Ooh, okay.
So I hate to interrupt, but somebody is super staticky.
Nah. Seems to be our
It's Ben,
DM.
I think. But it has stopped.
It has stopped after Ben moved. Yeah.
Might have been too close to the microphone.
Come on, Ben. We're supposed to be professionals.
Hi.
Speaking of pets, hey Phoebus, how would you feel about sending your little friend down into this hole? Maybe having it report back to us what it finds. In particular, you might want to look for Eldritch Beak's remains. I got a feeling that my new toy got chopped to bits.
That might actually be a good idea. Hold on. Let me check. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah. So if I can send it down there, it's a small dragon currently. If it does die, I can just take a long rest, resummon him tomorrow. So, but I don't know if it can actually tell us what we're doing. So I mean, it can go retrieve your drone, but it
Well,
can't
do you
tell
see
us.
through its eyes? Can you do any of that kind of stuff? Can you communicate
He
with it?
he speaks Draconic.
We done? Oh, Oh, he could tell me. Okay, yeah, he can go down. I guess I will summon my Drake companion, and
I believe he can
that's a long.
speak Draconic and he can understand any language you have.
And I speak Draconic, so I can understand him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will summon him and command him to go check out the hole.
So
Does
you
he have
summon him
dark
out.
vision?
Good question.
I will imagine it's a Drake. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, dark vision is 60 feet, passive perception 12.
What element are you summoning him with?
Good question. I guess fire question? Is that one of them? I can't remember the fire.
Yep, there's a fire.
Yep.
I guess
Fire. you
Fire,
use
lightning,
Fire, lightning,
Cold,
ice, poison,
ice.
lightning.
I guess I'll
Cold.
just. I'll choose fire.
You can choose any of the 15 options. I think there's 15 options, but there's 15 different dragons technically that you can choose from.
Yeah, he's only supposed to have like the element of the basic 5 chromatic.
Right, but I told you could have the other ones too.
Yeah. I guess just fire. It's
Okay.
fine.
So you summon him. He comes out and he's got bright red scales since he shows fire, and he looks like a little salamander. But he's twice the size because he is technically a medium-sized creature. He's bigger than you actually, but he looks around and waits for your command.
Go down that hole. Please retrieve Merkva's drone. And just kind of scope out, report back what you see up when you come back up. Retrieve the drone and then come back up. After you get the drone, come on back up.
Okay, and he just kind of wallows over, kind of like a Komodo dragon does. And he just like dives headfirst into the cave or into the trapdoor.
They grow up so
While he's gone, like we watch him go off. I'm just gonna like, perhaps his name could be Sam, or perhaps his name could be, Fidge Wizard. Something dragony, Draco. Too obvious.
Bit on the nose there. That's like if we named any of your pets Luna.
No, it's a
See
good
what
cat
you
name.
mean.
What about Prince Embertooth?
But then what happens if
That's a
she
dragon
pick?
name, right?
What happens if she picks a dragon that's not a fire dragon?
Well, then she'll pick a different name.
different name for each different type. For a
I
crystal
agree.
dragon. Crystal?
Merkaba, it's like
Hey.
if you wake up slightly cold, we're gonna call you like. I lost it. Hold on.
So, if I were to take off my armor, am I still Kraz, or am I a different person?
You're naked.
Yeah, but Kraz, no
Leave him
offense,
on.
man, but nobody would summon you every day.
Mhm.
Ooh. See, it hurts because you're
Ooh.
right, and it's a good one. It's a good joke. It's a good one there, buddy.
Ouch.
Now, where's your off button? Start trying to fiddle around.
Right here. He touches his butt.
I proceed to just strip, try and like football punt his ass.
He doesn't move, but he does close his eyes and appear shut down.
What did you do?
He's lying, and I know he is, but it just makes me feel good inside, okay?
Is this kind of like a spare the dying situation? If I didn't know any better.
Make a perception check.
I mean like him shutting himself down. Like is this akin to killing himself?
Oh, he just pushed the off button. Yeah.
My God.
I hit the kill switch. Just
Did he just kill himself?
all right. No more Merkba.
Merkba
Just
opens one eye at her to look at Tia. Like, really? I mean, I'm just having a goof, Tia.
Ah, sorry.
You don't have any emotions.
yeah. Are you okay?
I'm off my game, man. Everything seems dimmer.
Go back to the light.
Light.
Go back to the light. It'll keep you safe for now.
Can I make a perception check to see if the light really is dimmer or if it's just her?
Yeah.
Oh, the temptation is
I
here,
genuinely
but
don't know. I
Oh.
don't know. It's a nat 1.
I'm not gonna burn one of my pack slots here. I'm not gonna burn a spell slot just to fuck with you. Tempting, but no.
What does an absolute fumble on a perception check tell me?
Yeah, good question. I'm also wanting to know.
She actually looks dimmer.
Yeah, I don't mean to alarm you, but you know, it's not as bright. Somehow.
Right? I've been off since watching Kraz die. I'm trying to bring him back. I feel like I'm.
Well, I mean, it worked, right? So maybe you're just a little shy of some juice. Maybe you need longer rest and you'll be fine.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, that was the first time I've ever brought someone back or tried to bring someone back before. I think I just need
Yeah.
like some moon baths.
I would like to know someday how you did that.
It is pretty remarkable.
Some
Just
things.
gotta ask for your god and have them help you persuade or help you reach the person dying before they go to the other side.
I will definitely consider that, but I don't think that my particular god is gonna do that. That reminds me, hey Kraz, did I see you use a new spell in that fight?
Probably not. I've been able to do magic
Normally
since
you
you've met me. How else do you think I light my
I
sword on
know.
fire?
Yeah, I've seen your blood ride a bunch of times now, but I think that's the first time I saw you shoot blasts. I didn't know you could shoot blasts.
I can do lots of things you don't know about.
And I couldn't help but notice you didn't use that tattoo I gave you.
Do I still have the tattoo, actually?
No, it came off when you died.
Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, so about that.
One of those stick-on tattoos.
It's not very practical for a fight.
If you use it creatively, it can be. I was thinking you could have had it jump on people to distract them, give you advantage on attacking, maybe.
I have a much better distraction in my pocket. I appreciate the thought, though.
Well, anyway, I was thinking if you're going to be casting a lot more offensive spells, maybe we could try something more combat effective than a minion.
What'd you have in mind?
What are you using as a casting implement?
Yes. I have several options.
Well, if you ever want, let me know and I will enhance one of them. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever that attack spell you were using was, I get the feeling it would distinctly benefit from such an improvement. Maybe even more than other spells, you might say.
I'll think about it. I'll let you know. I might have a couple other things in the chamber wanna try out instead.
And also, if you could show me how you do that spell sometime, that'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that.
Maybe one day. Maybe
Anyway,
one day.
back to the adventure.
About this time, Phantus Drake comes back with the little wing in its mouth. It kind of just spits it out. It's got drool all over it.
Oh, good boy. Who's a good dragon? I'm gonna give him.
He lays
Pet.
down and rolls over on his back.
Oh, just gonna pet the tummy.
Mhm.
There you go,
Did he
Merkaba.
see
I'm gonna hand it
anything?
to him, covered in drool. Here you go.
Oh, it looks like it was disassembled with some kind of water attack. It's all dripping with something slimy.
Oh,
Hmm.
baby.
We'll go with that.
Puts the remains inside his chest cavity to reassemble later.
So did Roger say anything?
Gonna look down at him because I think you said he understands all languages, right?
No, he understands.
He only understands and
Draconic.
speaks Draconic.
He understands, speaks Draconic, and then he understands any language you speak.
Any language I speak.
Mm-hmm.
So then he would have understood Tia's question.
No, he understands any language that you speak.
That I specifically have to say.
He understands
Oh,
you, but if you and I say the
God.
same thing, he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Okay, I
If
see.
someone is speaking in Draconic, yes, he'll be able to understand.
I am not speaking in Draconic.
I will ask him. What'd you see down there, boy?
I saw a bunch of broken pieces of the thing that was down there that you wanted me to get, and I saw a bunch of pathways. I didn't go down them because I didn't want to, and then I just came back with the piece.
Okay. I will translate all of that back to the group.
Hey,
So
listen,
it looks
you
like.
ask him how far in the drone was, and if it
Yeah.
was down any of the pathways.
Yeah, how far was the drone?
It was
And where
far.
was
It was really far.
was it down any of the pathways? Was it like a left or right? Was it
No, I
curvy?
didn't
Was
go
it
down the
straight?
pathways.
It was just the main tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You didn't see anything like on the ground, no chests,
I
no
found the broken
trail of
pieces of
coins.
the thing that you wanted me to bring back.
That's it. That's all it's
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it looks like he didn't see anything except for the drone
It
pieces.
took him about 20 minutes to get to where he was.
So 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, or 20 minutes round trip?
20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. About 40 minutes.
So many pathways.
Are we wanting to try to, like, head through this labyrinth to see where the Black Dragon went, where Resimir went?
Probably the safest, yeah. I think she's
Is
cleared out by
there-
now.
Is there anything that we can do to prevent us from getting lost?
Trail of copper pieces.
Yeah, for me.
I'm asking
Yeah,
the
actually,
group.
Farley. Okay.
Trail of copper pieces, Hansel and Gretel style.
Uh,
Do you want to use your copper
throw away
pieces?
all of your electrum. Because nobody uses
I can do a
electrum.
magical mark. I can use an artificer infusion to make a glowing mark on the walls so that we can find our way back if we get down any particular tunnel.
He's gonna mark the whole territory.
Can you do that often? Do you ever run out of that?
I never run out. I can only have up to 3 marks at a time, I think.
How long do the marks last? Is it until you remove them? Is it a certain time period?
hmm.
I apologize. No, I'm mistaken. I cannot do it 3 times. I can do it once.
It's not really marking anything. You're just putting a dot somewhere.
That's not a dot. I can make it like up to a certain number of words of text, for instance.
Okay.
Or a site, or a like a heads-up display, or make it make sounds or smells, or shed light. But it's the number of times equal to my intelligence modifier, which ain't great.
Perhaps we could just use a knife and carve the wall or something.
Yeah,
I
we
have
can
50
mark
feet
it.
of rope that we can leave.
Nah, just... I don't know. I would say go ahead and simply physically mark it, like with a... like carve something into the walls as we go through. Not much better we can do at this point.
Agreed. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go down the hatch.
Everyone fit down the hatch?
Markerville won't, but you can make it bigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just rip up the boards and expose the
I
whole?
mean, yeah,
I-
Eldritch Blast.
I have a crowbar.
That's
My
you.
dragon could try to pull up the boards.
I have a crowbar. We could just
You
pull them
look
up.
like you want to use your
I
crowbar.
am
You
a
know what? Go
crowbar.
for it.
It's a lot simpler and easier. We're not going to destroy anything. We just pop the boards off and we're good.
Well, is the
I'll let-
tunnel the same, same size as the hatch itself? So, like,
The-
sure,
I mean, is
we
Merc-
can make the hatch bigger, but if the
Does
tunnel is the same size, it doesn't matter.
Does Merkava count as a medium creature or a large creature?
Medium.
Medium. So I mean, I assume if my Drake can fit down there.
It's the
Merkava can.
hatch. It's not the tunnel.
Right.
Right.
That's what the issue was.
Right.
The tunnel
So
itself
I'd
is
like
big
to
enough.
attack the hatch.
I was just gonna.
He's got a crowbar. He looks like he wants to use it.
Can
I
we?
am a crowbar.
We could just be smart about this and just pop the boards up real quick. Takes maybe 2 minutes at most if we go slow.
How about one of you takes the top and the right side, the other of you takes the left and the bottom. Split it up, you know.
I don't care how we do it. Let's just get this damn thing open.
I'm gonna use the restroom while you guys are figuring this out.
All right, I'm gonna get my crowbar out. I'm gonna start working on the boards. Start prying them up.
While they're working on the boards, can I just search the other rooms for anything? I mean, just to see if there's people or like any shiny
I'm
things.
gonna take a really quick break while we get this open. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an investigation check.
Ooh, 21.
You're just getting all good checks.
I know. I'm wasting them all right now.
Phoebus is taking all of the adventuring checks for us.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, don't apologize. You're the only reason why we're going places.
So you look at the room, not the room next to you because that was the room that you're staying in, but the room after that, and you find the bullywug that was in there, charred to a crisp.
Oh,
The one that gave you all the information.
huh?
The one that gave you guys all that information.
Oh. Does he still have the 100 gold we gave him on his person?
There we go, Phoebus.
Probably.
Can I look?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Was it 100 or was it smaller? Was it?
I'm assuming it's 100. I don't remember.
Was it? What? Was it that we paid for his room or I can't remember.
Yeah, we paid
I don't
him.
want to give.
We
You
paid him.
for information.
And he
Mark-
fucked us over.
Do you remember how much we paid the
everybody's taking a
bullywog?
break? Do we just want to go ahead and take our break now?
I'm cool with that.
We can, yeah.
Well, I'm back, but
We'll just go ahead and take our break.
All right.
We'll see y'all back in 15 minutes. 2 extra levels, so.
I'd hope not.
Ben, do you know what class I took those 2 levels in?
I assume Warlock.
Not a martial class.
Yeah. I mean, if you took Pact of the Blade.
Still not a martial class. Doesn't increase your pool for your dice. You're still a D8.
No, but it still gives you. Yeah, it's a D8.
But I was getting D12s.
As a Blood Hunter, you get D12s?
Oh, sorry, D10s. My bad. D10s.
Jeez. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that the only one that gets D12s is
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yeah. So yeah,
Really?
Most of the martial classes get a D8 though, other than fighter and
Paladin.
Fighter and Paladin get D10.
does anybody have more than 66 max?
I do. I have 80 max.
My max is 88.
Shit.
How do you guys have so much? I only have 58 max.
I currently have 55.
It's because your average is probably higher than what you rolled.
My
Mine
average is
was-
51. I have 4 higher than my average.
Well, you said you
Oh.
had 80.
Okay, we're not.
Max.
we're
80
not-
max.
We're not talking about like what's the maximum if you've got 8s on everything or whatever. We're talking about what your health, like what's your maximum health points you can currently have.
Right, like does anybody
67.
have more than 66 hit points?
Right, like I have 58 health points. I am at 58 out of 58 is what I actually have. My maximum is a lot higher than that, but like what I physically I could have rolled. But like if you look at your character sheet, it says current/max. Do you have more than 66 for where it says
I have
max?
67.
Oh, you're a cleric. Okay, I guess. Do you have D10s?
D8.
Oh,
Total fixed value?
so
Oh, I get 4d8 for a druid and 4d10 for ranger. Fixed is 47.
Okay. So you're
Total
saying
fixed is
there's a
55. Total average 51. Total possible 80.
Okay,
My
so
total possible was 90.
yeah, if we're looking at total possible, then hang on.
But I was curious what everybody rolled out to.
Oh, 55 HP.
Yeah, I'm at 58.
67. For Tia.
Armor class is 15 though.
I feel like I'm pretty tanky. Like I feel like I have a lot of spells.
As a cleric, you should be.
My AC is 19, 67 health. I feel pretty
19.
good.
Yeah, as a cleric, you should be a tanky healer or a tanky support
You're pretty tough.
because you don't get an extra attack at level 5, do you?
No, I don't.
Merkva, do you have extra attacks?
No, I do not.
Oh,
Merkava's got 3 multi-classes. He's definitely not getting extra attack.
Nope, not until at least 3 more levels. And even then, I wouldn't use it. I'm relying on cantrips, so as warlocks should.
hey,
Fire.
hey.
Your fighter, warlock, artificer, which is very interesting.
Just for that, my next character, screw the turtle I had, will do a turtle barbarian warlock.
That's awkward.
Oh no, it's not, because Eldritch Invocations give you so many physical buffs and so many random cantrips when you're not in combat. Like,
Honestly, if you use Green Flame Blade, no, I guess you can't even cast those in a rage, so...
no, so you just do Pact of the Blade, and you use a battle axe, and then you get all the blade upgrades. You get like Eldritch Sight, so you can see in total darkness like I can right now.
That's nasty.
You get all these random ass buffs, like you do like random cantrips like Detect Magic, Disguise Self, all this other random stuff. Like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
Just use your spell slots on Eldritch Smite, which is an invocation.
Yep.
Same thing as a Barbarian Paladin. So you can use your spell slots in a rage by not casting spells, just smite with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
And you move it like 45 feet, so you're always going to run anybody down.
I had a Barbarian Bard who was using the same thing to chug through his spell slots. I eventually wanted to add Paladin levels so that he'd
Divine Smite,
with
level 9.
wrestling. So he'd like power bomb somebody off the top ropes and Divine Smite them when they hit the bottom.
I want to try a rogue paladin that uses like a whip. That way you can use Divine Smite and sneak attack.
I had a Knoll Bloodhunter who used a whip.
Not a lot of damage base, but you can start stacking like sneak attack damage and Divine Smite damage on it. It's just a vessel. I just need to touch you with it.
That particular Knoll Bloodhunter was just using either Thorn Whip or Green Flame Blade.
No, so you're just cantrips everywhere.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not dissimilar from Merkava. But the thing about Thorn Whip is you can, use your regular whip attacks to make opportunity attacks at the extended range because you're holding a whip. But then Thorn Whip is going to have it be a ranged attack anyway, so...
Nice.
All right. Well, you guys ready to head into that death tunnel?
Let's do it.
Haha.
Do we search for the barkeeper and the rest of the bar first?
Oh, yeah, you guys are supposed to, right?
Somebody
Yeah,
else
what is-
will give you advantage. Somebody with a good investigation.
That's not me.
Who has good investigation?
I've only got a +2 on investigation.
I only have
It's
a
not-
+1.
I have a +1.
Sounds like that's you, famous.
All right, I'm rolling investigation.
We'll
That
give
was
you
advantage.
advantage.
Thank you.
Go find more dead bodies.
I used all my luck up. A nat
I
1.
mean, 13 is
No
much
way.
better than a 3.
Yeah. So,
So
I
you rolled a
find-
13 then. You got
Did I find
advantage. You got advantage, so you got a 13. I mean, a 13's not bad, but you kind of check the rooms quickly because you're trying to continue on with your mission, and you kind of overlook a few things. It would have been enough to if the bartender was there that you would have found him, but he's not there.
Is the register still on the bar?
Larceny. I love
where
it.
it's at.
It's
What a
melted.
great question.
Can I just pick it up and carry it back to the room where Kraz and Merkava are? Present it like it's a gift.
You know, Phoebus, it's times like these that I'm reminded why our party is so great.
I love you guys too.
I love corrupting an innocent child.
Does this cash register fit inside the bag of holding?
Yeah.
I put the cash register in the bag of holding.
Well, actually, before you lift the cash register, make a strength check.
Oh, strength check.
Also, who carries a bag of holding?
Me. I do not think I pick up. I probably do
No.
not pick up
So
the cash.
Phoebus didn't present you with a
I did
cash
not.
register.
Thank you. I'm very sorry, guys.
Instead, she came and asked you guys to come lift the cash register for her.
I'll
Just
go
holding my
get
bag
it.
open like a child on Halloween. Trick or treat.
There you go, Phoebus. I picked it up for you.
Thank you.
So after we team lift this cash register into the bag of holding, we go in the hole.
Should we check for traps?
Sure,
Check
make
for
an
what?
investigation check.
Hey Phoebus, you want to check for traps?
Yeah. Does anybody
I'll
want
give
to
you-
help me?
We'll all give you advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll help you with
Investigation.
that.
18's not bad.
Seems really good.
There's no traps.
Okay.
All right.
I figured there wasn't since the Drake went down, but just in case.
Before we do this and go too far in, I'd like to go ahead and use, hang on, detect magic.
Okay.
So,
You don't see anything magical.
well, no, it's a concentration effect, so I'll be able to see anything within 30 feet of me for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
Can penetrate most barriers. 3 feet of dirt or wood would stop it, though. So,
There's a lot of dirt.
yeah, but just in case there's any, like, surface level stuff, it should give us a little bit of a heads up.
Sure. You guys travel down this basically straight tunnel for like the next 20 minutes. And then you come to a freeway crossroads.
You said 3-way.
Yes.
Do any of the tunnels, the directions look disturbed? Are there footprints? Are there markings on the wall?
Make a survival check.
Ooh, I'll do this one. This
So
one, for survival, +5.
Oh, +4.
Nice.
Dang
I
it.
have +4. Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Here we go. Let's get this one, boys and girls. We're not tracking a Fey, Fiend, or Undead, so just normal roll. 20.
What is the lighting situation? Can Merkava see at all?
Either. There's no light.
Nobody. You guys have your dark vision, but there is no light out here.
Do we all have
Well,
dark vision?
No, me and
No.
Merkava do not.
I will eyes a night for me and for
Doesn't
you
cost
two.
you anything, right?
I can only do it once per long rest. But other than that, it doesn't cost me anything, no. It lasts up for an hour, so.
It's not your channel divinity to do that.
I'm sorry.
It's not your channel divinity to do that, is it?
It's not, no.
Okay.
Okay, so we can all see.
So you guys all see in the tunnel, for the most part. You guys keep walking through the tunnel. Or
Did Kraz
you
check?
Yeah, did I see any
So
like disturbances?
It's only been about 24 hours, so you would have seen you would be able to see some footprints going off into the far left tunnel.
Okay.
Before we travel too far down, I'm going to just take my sword and um, draw some stars on the right side of the corners to mark where we are coming from.
Okay.
And you said right tunnel?
Left.
Or left tunnel.
Thank you.
Well, I got some footprints
Nothing
this
on-
way, so
There's nothing on the other two tunnels? Just the far left one has footprints?
With the that he could discern, yeah.
Do we want to send the Drake down first to see what's down there, or do we all just want to go?
let's just keep
I
going.
think we should just go, yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys keep going down the tunnel. You go for probably another 15, 20 minutes, and you come to another pathway, another split. It's a two-way split.
Oh, do we just
Survival check?
keep tracking them?
Mm-hmm.
21.
All right. This time it's down the right way.
Right
And
way.
I'm marking the walls with stars.
All right.
About another 20 to 15 feet, you come to another cross. This time it's a four-way cross.
Four-way. All right. I'll check on this one. $23.
You just keep getting better. This one's down the right center.
Okay. Wow. Dying does wonders for your dice roll.
Luckily, you weren't dead for more than a minute.
Yeah. If I was dead for more than a minute, then we have a bigger problem.
In a minute.
Resurrection only works if I've been dead for less than a minute.
Oh.
Revivify.
Revivify, whatever. The spell that we used.
Do we have zombie Kraz?
That's why I was very concerned about, like, okay, I'm dead. How long is this going to take?
Well, if you're resurrected after a minute, when you come back to life, you have disadvantages and
Exhaustion or something, right?
well, it's not exhaustion. You just have a -3 to all of your stats for the next 3 days.
That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, dying does a lot. It really hurts you.
Yeah, I'll take the turtle then in that case.
It's gonna be fun.
It's only for 3 days.
Yeah, but
It would have really put a damper on what you guys would have done.
yeah. All right.
Technically, you could have gone to the order and gotten resurrected there with different means, but yeah.
Shh. They don't need to know about that.
The center right tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys travel down for a little bit longer until you reach a dead end. But you look up and there is light peeking through. And there's also a ladder next to you.
Anything else in the room with us, or is it just an empty room with a ladder?
It's not a room, it's just a dead end.
So there's nothing else there though.
Mm-mm.
Just ladder. Okay.
Do we see light as if it were the sky, or light as if it were a room illuminated by a
Well-
candle or lantern?
No, it's a light peeking through. It's like sunlight.
Hmm.
But it's being blocked by something above you.
Can my Drake climb ladders?
No.
You can also fly.
That's true.
Drake
How
can't
tall is
fly.
the ladder?
It's about a 24 ladder.
20 foot? Okay. I will fly to the top and
It's a door similar to how you got in here. Like
do
the
I
top door.
hear anything? Like on the other side of the door?
Make a perception check.
30, 20?
You hear birds chirping. You hear animal noises, but other than that, that's all you hear.
Okay. I will fly down and tell the team that.
Okay.
Tell the group, the gang.
That's great. Kraz, do you still have your crowbar? You want to try to open
Oh.
the hatch?
I always got my crowbar. I will
Let's crow it up.
pull it out. Ooh, crowing it up has a very different meaning for me in bed.
Yeah, it does.
Last time somebody crowed it up, somebody opened up a
Stumbled
portal.
onto something here.
Last time somebody crowed it up, they opened a portal to the plane of fire, stuck their head through,
Okay.
and accidentally summoned a what was it?
Gorgons. 2 Gorgons.
2 Gorgons to chase after them, who they then killed and sold for an airship. But
Oh.
yeah, he did that because he could. It wasn't like any reason. He was like, I want to see what happens.
Are we talking about
Those-
Crow here, the
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
Crow did some
Okay.
funny shit.
I imagine he would think of a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, he was an interesting character. But yeah, I'll get the crowbar out and then I'll start climbing the ladder to get to the top.
All right. You get to the top of the ladder, you open the gate or the trap door, and you are
Immediately crushed by rocks.
they're right where the token that I place is. It's really common up all right here. Yeah.
Okay.
And I need Joe to make stealth checks.
Stealth checks.
Mm-hmm.
Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba. All
I'm
right.
as silent as the night. Somehow.
I can't remember if I have disadvantage on stealth checks or not.
It'll tell you in D&D Beyond. It'll give you
D&D Beyond should tell you.
yeah, it'll give you a D20, like a red D20 next
In
to this.
like my saving throws area.
Yeah, so like for example,
Staying next to your stealth checks.
yeah, your skills checks. So like
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay.
yeah. If you're no longer wearing chainmail, you should have no disadvantage on it.
Man. These are
Not
all
a
bad.
sneaky couple
Other than
of
Merkla's.
gals.
Hey,
Or Chris.
I was not born to sneak. I was born to punch, stab.
Apparently not. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Spotify.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I
100%.
wasted all my good rolls earlier looking for change with the bullywalk.
Hey, that change was important, okay?
Maybe Leonora got a better roll that will help us out.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we just kill them all.
Those little froggy dudes.
I don't think those are little froggy dudes. They wouldn't be there if they were just little froggy dudes.
Bullywugs have excellent teeth, Venus.
Teeth!
There are frogs out there.
Frogs that look like they're holding a sword, but frogs.
And there are other frogs out there too.
Yeah, if you look over to the far left, you see those two things by the tree. Those are frogs.
Those are giant frogs.
Oh. Hopefully they don't try to eat.
Excellent dental hygiene, Bullywugs.
Would
What's
you,
its-
Phoebus, look like a fly to them?
That's what I'm concerned about now. How big are their mouths? How big are the creatures they eat?
Yes.
What if you wore my cloak? Cause I'm taller than you, and then it would look like you're just like a normal person.
Yeah, and I just fly a few feet off
Yeah,
the ground.
exactly. Kind of like a 3 kobolds in a trench coat
Yeah.
situation. Yeah.
Very little rascals over there.
Exactly. Yeah, this will fool the giant frogs
Hmm.
and bank tellers.
All right, I need.
Don't say initiative.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
In
That's an
response to that, I'm gonna cast Vigilant Blessing onto Kraz, which will give him advantage.
ho ho
No.
ho.
Or should it be Merkava? Which one of you, Kraz? Don't you already have advantage on it?
No.
Okay, then I'll do Kraz.
Roll with advantage. Aha.
They don't even know I'm here.
6.
I mean, they know that the party's there.
Oh
Your,
man. We're rolling high again. The rest of us.
Oh, you have to click on your token first in order to
yeah,
have
so you
your.
have to click.
Yep. So,
Should I roll again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Darn it. I'm not gonna get a 19 again.
I can add it. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, because that's a more party typical initiative roll.
woo.
But I mean, I'm located in order below the guy who's a 20, so it still makes sense.
This is true. Need to figure out if I have any tricks up my sleeve for this one.
Okay.
Nope.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Oh, there's
That answered my question.
they're a ways away. We got some room.
This guy's gonna dash. So let's see. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Oh,
And that is his action.
Oh, wait.
He had a dash.
close and comfy.
Same 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Actually, what is the age of folks? You're not 30. Okay. And then, yeah, they're all about the same. And then that'll bring us to Tia.
Okay, sure. One moment, please.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I'm going to on my turn cast Bless, and I will cast it at a second level so that all four of us can be blessed. I'm ignoring Leonore because I frankly don't know what she does.
Okay.
So you're
Oh,
gonna.
that reminds me, I need to roll for her initiative too. Hang on.
So you guys on your attacks and your saving throws, and this lasts up to a minute. You'll roll an additional D4, and you'll add that to the total.
Ooh.
We all will.
Attacks as well.
And then I can. So that was my action. I can't attack, but I can move away.
You're not in combat yet, so technically you can back up and not take an opportunity of attack.
Oh, I thought that guy was close to me, like 5
He
feet
is
away.
close. He is close to you, but technically he's not engaged with you yet. He hasn't actually engaged in combat.
Because our
Okay.
turns happen at the same time, he's still running up to you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so then bonus action. I um I really don't really have a bonus action. So I think I'm just gonna back up maybe 10 feet or so and in my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to show what's your name again?
Lenora?
Yeah. So Lenora will. These customs. But because I don't own this specific book, I can't use the actual wizard stuff without making an actual character, which I could have done, I guess. Say she's gonna cast Firebolt. She did. There we go. So she's gonna attack the lizard folk that's right in front of her. And she hits. And that's 7 points of fire damage to that guy. And that's going to be her turn. That'll bring it to this lizard folk's turn. So he's going to get all the way up there. And that'll be his turn. And that'll bring us to Favis.
I will fly like 15 feet up in the air
Okay.
first. And then I would like to cast Ice Knife on this frog.
Bullywog? Sure.
Bullywog, yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you. Ooh.
That would be a miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
Oh, it's
You didn't add a D4, did you?
Oh, I did
No,
not
no.
add a D4.
Hang on, that's a DC save that it's going to make. Hang on. So it did not make the deck save, so it takes 8 points of damage. Anything else you want to do? You have your bonus action.
Wait, why does it take 8 points of damage? That's just the hit.
It's not a hit, it's a DC 15. You just roll really low on the damage die.
It says damage is 1d10. I just rolled.
Ice Knife.
Yeah.
It's a DC 15 saving throw.
No, make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes 1d10. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The creature and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on dex saving throw. Or take 2d6.
Oh,
Or take
gotcha.
2d6.
Yeah,
Right, so I still need to roll the
Then it
damage.
explodes.
Yeah, I just missed the initial ice knife throw.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, if you could, I mean, if you added the D4 from bless, it could be 12, but I imagine that would miss anyway. Although these are giant toads, so maybe 12
Yeah,
would
it
hit.
would still miss.
Okay, all right, never mind.
So, I mean, within a 5-foot radius, so both this one and the lizard folk next to it should take 5 cold damage.
Oh, well, let's see if the other one.
Oh, yeah, DC throw or save. Dex save.
Yeah, they both fail. They will take 5 or 5 full damage.
And that's my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Mercury.
Which one of these monsters that we're fighting looks the sturdiest
They all look pretty sturdy.
compared to one another?
I'd say this guy. He's the only one that hasn't taken damage yet.
Yeah, he would have.
Why would he have taken damage?
Didn't you say he also failed the dex save?
I thought you were talking about over here.
No, over here, because I hit through the ice knife at
Oh.
this one, missed, and it still would have taken within 5 feet. This one would
Okay.
have.
Well, then it's this frog that hasn't taken damage yet.
So I would like to put a cloud of daggers right there, so it hits these same two that she just
Okay.
hit.
Okay. What do they have to make?
It just does its damage if they're in the space. It's
Oh,
moving.
they don't get to dodge out of it.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube fight. I'll just link it.
Oh, fun. So you just automatically take 44.
For being in the area, unless they move out. So they both take 9 damage. And I will also activate Shillelagh as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I would like to action surge.
Oh, fun.
And then I will move up between these two guys so that they both sandwich me. And this one, I'm going to hit with a booming blade.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, this is the old special right here.
You sure you don't want to Eldritch Blast him? Because wouldn't that push him out of the space and make him take out Cloud of Daggers damage too?
This guy's already in the Cloud of Daggers.
Doesn't he take damage again when he leaves it?
No,
Oh, I thought he did.
It's when he starts his turn there, so I want him to stay in it. But
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna booming blade him. So if he doesn't move, he's gonna explode. Or if he does move out of the daggers, he's gonna blow up.
Okay.
But first I have to hit him with it.
But is it start his turn?
Yeah, he takes
It's
damage
time
at
on
this.
his turn. Okay, so he's gonna.
When it enters
Okay,
the spell's area for the
that's
first
fun.
time on a turn.
So his turn's gonna start. He's gonna take damage from it, and then if he moves, he's gonna take booming blade damage. So I have to choose between blowing up or staying in the daggers.
That's
And
mean.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And
One more damage.
so
That's 8 points of damage.
Wait, hang on. I feel like. Oh, okay, no, that's so 8.
Booming
He takes
blade.
10 total because the booming blade damage.
Oh, gotcha.
So he takes 8 from the staff, and then 2 more thunder damage, and then the 9 from the daggers. That's 19 on this guy, and 9 on the other.
Yep.
And that's my
Wow.
full turn.
Yeah, action surge to do that.
Action
All
surge.
right. That'll bring us to this guy's turn. He's just gonna come right up here, right in front of Merc, and he's gonna end his turn. That'll bring us to this guy, and he's gonna come up right to here, and then that'll bring us to Kraz.
All right. Well, now that Murkva has moved oh so kindly out of the way. Yeah. We're gonna.
This is a wall right here, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's an actual wall, so we can't go through it. Well, shit.
Oh no, it's a wall, but it's like there's no ceiling, so you could technically climb it.
How tall is the wall?
10 feet.
This
You can
part
super
right here
jump that,
looks
right?
looks like it's
Yeah. Could he just-
dilapidated and fallen.
Right, but
Yeah,
I can't.
walk
it
through
is.
I
that.
Could he
can't.
just squeeze by me?
Yeah, he could walk past Fabus, yeah. There's
Okay.
That's a broken corner.
So I can get to like here by going through Faybase.
Right.
Phoebus is flying, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
is
even in the way.
Yeah, Fabus is 15 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we're gonna get right here with Mr. Frogs.
Cool.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ignite my sword. So I need to take 1d6 damage. I take 2 damage. And then I would like to make my first attack on this froggy.
Go for it.
I think that hits.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits.
You ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
All right, so just the sword itself. And then we got to do my curse damage.
Where was that against Razmir?
Yeah, see, I had to die to get good at my stuff, apparently. And then you need to take an additional...
The moon thanks. No, hold on. Thank the moon.
Okay. 1 there, so takes 12 there, which then goes to 24 damage.
Yep, he didn't like that.
And 2 of it's fire, but like, whatever.
Right.
They're not dragon or draconic by chance, are they?
No, they're not.
Okay, so not dragon, turtle, wyvern, drake, any of that.
Nope, they're frogs. Giant frogs.
Okay, because I'll say otherwise that's gonna be a lot more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then second attack will go same person.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Froggy, I'm apologizing now.
Add D4.
Yeah.
Actually, even without the D4, it hits.
Oh, okay.
It's a frog. A giant frog.
Okay, so will it be a 15?
Okay.
So he takes 11 again, plus 1d6.
You just lay into this frog. The first one, you just pretty much thrust into its side. You pull it out.
2.
Your second attack is just pulling it out, and that just like, it's not feeling good.
Yeah, he took a 13 on that last one, so
Yeah, he's not feeling great.
37 damage so far.
Yeah, he's not
Oof.
feeling great. He looks
Still
like
alive.
he looks like he's almost done.
All right. And then I was in bonus action to ignite my sword, so I'm all good. I'm good.
All right. And then that will bring us to this guy's turn. He's going to come up to here. And then that'll bring us to this guy's turn. And he doesn't like this right now. He's in a bad position, but he has to move. So he's going to move right here out of the cloud of daggers.
Causing him to blow up and take 9 damage.
He also takes damage from the cloud of daggers at the start of his turn.
So he takes 18 damage if he moves.
It's just automatically 18. You don't have to roll.
The booming blade just goes off. It's triggered by his movement, and the cloud of daggers is just the cloud of daggers.
Oh, because you dealt 18 damage before, so it's the same damage.
Well, no, it's its own roll, but it rolls it when I roll it the first time. It rolls both of them. So the 2 was the damage I did with the hit, and then they take 9 more if they move now.
And then
Since
another
he's
9 from the
moving.
cloud of daggers.
Right. So 9 from the cloud, and then 9 from the
Gotcha.
explosion.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, he didn't like that. But he moved. Now he's going to hit you. And because technically you're flanked right now, he gets advantage.
Bring it on.
He's probably not going to hit you, even with advantage. You got a 22. Does that hit you?
Okay, that does hit.
Okay. So that's 2 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to roll to hit you with a spear as his second attack. Does a 20 hit you?
It's not.
All right.
A man is a tank.
But since he did hit me, can I cast what is it called? Shoot. Hellish Rebuke on him?
That feels like a waste, but
I have 4 spell slots.
all right.
Take 16 fire damage.
He has
Okay, so
he has to make a save.
Oh, he does have to make a save. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does.
And he takes like a 16 on a fail or 8 on a
Save.
roll.
He doesn't even make the second attack.
Oh, he's not even gonna try.
No,
Oh,
it's
he
not that
dies
he
before
didn't
he
want
dies.
to try. He just
I assume
dies.
What's he save? What's he roll?
He got a 2.
Oh, yeah, he definitely fails.
Well, he got a -1, but because he has a +1 to Dex, he got a 2.
Ouch.
He got a nat 1.
Yikes.
So yeah, he died. And then that'll bring us to the other guy that's behind you.
Smells like burnt seafood. Wait, I can't smell. Never mind.
I heard frog legs taste like chicken.
Does a 21 hit you?
That just hits.
That's the second low roll on a damage die I've gotten. But that's 6 points of piercing damage. And then
You're lucky I can't roast you too.
13's not going to hit. Okay. That'll bring us to the frog that Noah just really hurt. He's going to attack Noah because, yeah.
Understandable. Does a 21 hit you? Yes.
Okay, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then that'll bring us to Tia's turn.
Okay, on my turn, I'm gonna move a little bit closer into this wall here, and then I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to cast Twilight Sanctuary Um, um, okay, so basically it's a 30-foot radius around me of dim light. It lasts for a minute as well. It's not concentration, so I can do it with bless, which is fine. Um, uh, Whenever a creature, including myself, ends its turn inside the sphere 30 feet from me, you're going to gain temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus 8.
I like it.
And then that'll be my turn. I will gain 1d6 plus 8 temporary hit points.
Awesome. 3.
Well, plus 8. It didn't
Oh,
didn't
plus
put
8.
in plus 8, so 11 temporary hit points for me.
All right. That'll bring us to our friend the wizard over here. She's gonna hit the. She doesn't like this lizard folk over here, so she's gonna make this lizard electrify this lizard real quick.
One, can you just like ping it? Is it the
Can,
one that's
well,
straight in front of her, or is it the one that's 2 tiles to the right?
it's the one that's straight in front of her, but I gotta pull up the spell because it won't let me. It won't let me look at it from the character sheet. It makes me. I have to actually look up a. Yeah. It's got to make a DC 14 dex save. Which it fails. And then takes 21 lightning damage. So you see her gather this ball of energy right in front of her, and then she releases it in a straight line that goes directly through this lizard, trying it. Still alive, but he wasn't happy about it. Which will then, in her turn,
You will also get 11 temporary hit points.
oh, okay. That'll bring it to this guy's turn, which will attack her.
He also takes 9 damage when he starts his turn.
Yep, he does. She wasn't happy about. He's going to make a multi attack against her, which the first attack fails, and then the second one hits, which he then does 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then that'll bring us to Phoebus.
Okay. I will cast Guiding Bolt on this lizard right here.
Get the lizards.
You are blessed if you need it.
With the hold on, let me do. 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And 9 damage.
Well, after the 21 damage from that lightning bolt, it dies.
So I might be too high up in the air for this, so just tell me if that is, but would the guiding bolt also, I don't know if it would also go through the other lizard behind it or not. I can't. I might be thinking of
Ping
something
it.
else.
Ping it.
What?
Ping the guiding bolt.
I can't read. Hold on. Small text. I'm blind.
It just says all creature of your choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like lightning bolt where if it arcs
Yeah.
through multiple creatures, it
Might
deals
think
damage to all of
something
them.
else. I don't know. That's all then.
So which lizard man
Just
has
this-
advantage?
Oh, it doesn't because it dies.
Aha. Okay.
They have the best kind of advantage.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So that lizard just kind of crumbles to the ground, burning from radiant heat, and then that'll bring us to Merkville. It was
Phoebus
still
will
sandwiched
take
between two lizards.
12 temporary hit point.
Thank you.
Is it when our turn ends that we get the temp HP?
Correct. Yeah.
So I don't get it yet.
What's the range for the
30
Fog
feet.
Sanctuary? 30 feet. Okay.
I understand this will provoke an opportunity attack, but I'm going to.
Double opportunity attack.
Well, I shouldn't leave this guy's space.
Oh yeah, no, you don't. Well, how do you go? How do you go through another person?
I'm going to
You get
wedge myself over this lady on our party, our friend.
technically.
So I assume she will let
go
me
around
pass.
the other. You could go around the other way, but yeah, sure.
Okay. Thanks. Excuse me. You're gonna like this. This is gonna be cool. And then I would like to Eldritch Blast this guy.
So opportunity attack. He does get advantage.
Does
That was
hitting on an opportunity attack, like when you try to move out of range, does it prevent you from moving, or does it just deal damage?
It just deals damage. It would prevent you from moving if you die.
Or if you had like some
That
spell or
prevent you from doing
effect.
a lot of things.
That's not gonna happen in Merkava.
What was that? I'm sorry. I was distracted.
See,
Nothing.
he rolled a nat 20, and on a nat 20, it's just power word kill.
So he hits me.
No, he rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. No, that doesn't hit.
No, you have an AC of 21, so.
So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Do
After
it.
I assume this. So I also have to. I forgot. I have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I lose the Cloud of Daggers, because I got hit twice, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. So make 2 rolls.
You are blessed for saving throws.
I am also doing it with advantage because of my feat. So I'm pretty sure a 25 is probably going to make that
Yep.
saving throw to maintain.
Make one more.
Is a Constitution check because of your spells? Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a Constitution
Okay,
saving.
just checking.
Yeah, so you have to make a save for half the damage whenever you save for a con.
I think I was just confused by the terms check and save.
Yeah.
Neither of them did more than 50 damage to me, so I think I got those.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And so then the Eldritch Blast to hit this guy, the first beam. Be a 24.
Yep, that hits.
And for 12 damage.
Yeah, he gets pushed back, right?
Yes. I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 feet I'm looking for.
10.
So I'm going to push him 10 feet. Can I opt to only do it 5 to push him back into the
What does the
Cloud
spell
of
say?
Daggers? Let me see. I think it does say up to 10 feet.
You should do like 3.5.
You can push the creature up to 10 feet away in a straight line. So I'm going to push him 5 feet so that he lands in my Cloud of Daggers again.
Okay.
That's
that should
cool.
work. Sure.
Because the Cloud of Daggers was here.
Mhm.
So
And
It
it's
will take a 9
what's the
more.
radius of thought of that yours?
It's a 5-foot circle.
Okay.
So I put it right here on this corner so that it hit both of those, both this
Yeah,
guy and
it's all
this
four.
guy.
It's all four of those corners right there. Yeah.
Yeah, those 4 spaces. So then he will take 9 more in addition to the 12 from the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. If he's taking the 9 damage now, then yeah, he does.
It's when he enters the space for the first time on a turn. Can I make a different target with my second beam?
You'd have to move. Actually,
Oh,
no,
right.
you can't because the beams fire at the same time, right? Or no? Oh no, you make an attack for each beam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
then yeah,
okay, you can hit different targets with it. Okay.
no, you can hit different targets with it. It's just right now there's somebody blocking your path. So I
Right.
didn't know if you could shoot one beam, move, and shoot another beam.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
That doesn't sound right.
No, because that's 2 separate actions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say it has to be move and then shoot, or shoot and then move. I think that's
So yeah, you would have, since you killed that other one, yeah.
You know that movie Wanted? Perhaps we could do that situation.
Can I just tell what's her name to duck?
Yeah, sure.
And then if I roll horribly, I risk hitting her.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Dirty 20.
Man,
you
you
go.
don't ever need bless, do you?
I'm hanging on to it. If I need it, I'll frickin' use it.
Like I've been waiting to say it, and I'm like, there's no point for it's needed.
I'm rolling really well today.
In that case, I'm glad.
12 more.
All right. And then you're gonna push him back too.
Yeah, why not? Sure. I'll do the full 10 feet on this guy. That's about it. Unless you're going to let me pull more bullshit, but I really don't think there's any need for it at this point.
No, you already used your action surge.
And that is 13 temporary hit points.
I guess. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do with a bonus action right now.
All right, that'll bring us to the guy you just pushed turn. He's gonna move up to here and attack her. They both miss. All right, that's his turn. That'll bring us to this frog's turn. He's gonna hit Kraz.
This is the fully healed prog, or is this the
This is the one that hasn't taken damage yet.
Okay.
And he's gonna attempt to swallow you.
To swallow me?
No.
What?
If he was swallowed, would he still get temporary hit points because he's within 30 feet of me?
I'm gonna say no.
Dang it.
Okay, so yeah, he does have to make a bite attack against you first in order to swallow you.
Okay.
So that's an 18.
With the ring actually misses.
All right. So you don't get swallowed.
He needed a 19 to hit.
Ooh. Wow.
All right. I'll take that.
Then you would have to if you did get swallowed, you would also have to take 2d4 acid damage, and then on the start of your turn, you have to make a DC 11 escape attempt.
Is that just a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy.
All right. That will bring us to Kraz.
All right. See, now we're angry. So I'm going to pick up this Froggy first. Froggy, go bye-bye?
Yeah. Armor class is 11.
Cool. So 11 plus...
It's dead.
Okay.
You know, you could just click on the die in the menu instead of typing out the command.
Well, see, I have to go to completely different pages for this.
No, like on Roll20, the die in the menu. Like I just been clicking on the D6 button to roll for my temporary health points.
Where do you see that at?
Like,
The
do you see
little
the menu
die?
where it allows you to to select things, to use the ruler? There's the die, right?
Oh.
Then you just click on like D6 for 1d6,
Oh.
and then and so on.
Cool. I gained 2 health from killing a person.
Oh well.
Oh,
Oh,
And then I'll use second attack on
the bullet.
Bullywog here. So I'm going to use the... So that's a 16?
16
You
hits.
okay? Never mind. But you're blessed.
I'll say I didn't need it for that one. For this one, I might need it. So damage... Jesus. Plus a d6. All right. 11 slashing and 5 fire damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts him.
And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, you will take or you will receive 14 temporary hit points.
Let's go.
And that'll bring us to that Bullwog's turn. Who's gonna hit you?
Coward. Do it.
Bite attack 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
2 points of piercing damage, piercing damage, and then we'll do the spear. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh no.
So so 5 points of piercing damage from the spear. This is a really bad roll on the damage there.
All right.
Rolled a 2.5.
He rolled a 2 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
You don't add the modifier to you don't double the modifier, you just double the dice.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then that'll bring us to Tia.
All right. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead onto this lizard man right here.
Yep.
It's he's taken damage already, correct?
Yes. They've all taken damage so far.
2d12.
Oh, actually, no. The one frog that is left hasn't taken damage yet.
That's 7 damage for Toll the Dead. Oh, hold on. There's a rule.
He has to make a saving throw.
Correct. He must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Yeah. 15 DC.
He fails.
Cool. That's 7 damage.
He takes 7 damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
What brings to her? She is going to. He is going to get rid of this guy. She. That's rank con save. Does not make it. He's done.
I love it when they die. It's my favorite part.
And that'll bring us to Phoebus.
Okay. I'm going to.
If Leonore wanted it, instead of the 11, she can have 14 temporary hit points.
She'll definitely take the 14 temporary hit points.
Okay.
I will attempt to cast Guiding Bolt at the 3rd level on the frog that hadn't taken any damage yet. So let's see. 20 to hit,
That definitely hits.
24 damage.
Wow.
That's choky.
I mean, that's the first damage he's taken, and he didn't like it. You did this one, right?
Yes, this one.
Yep. Yeah,
The
that's
fat
the
little
first time he's
froggy.
taken damage, yeah.
You rolled 3 6s on that one. That's great.
Mhm.
Woo!
End of your turn.
Yeah, end of my turn.
I rolled an 8 for your a 9 for your temporary hit points. They don't stack, but I don't
I've
think
already
they
got a
cost
12, so
anything.
I'll just keep the 12.
Okay, great.
That'll bring us to Markle's turn. Assuming you were done.
So I'm going to use 25 feet of movement to drop myself here. 5, 10, 15, I'm sorry, only 20 feet. And what the heck? I'll Eldritch Blast this frog, but yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Why not? I'll go ahead and cast Hex on. Well, the frog is hurt, or the bullywug is hurt.
They're both hurt now.
I will hold my bonus. I'm sorry, I just won't use Hex. I'll keep that for now. I'll Eldritch Blast them. 1 each.
Cool. Do it. Hit.
19 on the frog. And 15 on the bullywug.
You have
15.
blessed if you need it.
The 15 just hits.
Duh.
I was like, yes, I get to use the bless. Can I use the bless on damage? It's just a joke. I know I can't.
Yeah, the frog's AC is 11, and the bullywog's AC is 15 because of the shield.
So the frog's going to take 11.
Okay.
And the bullywug's going to take 5.
Okay.
That's pretty nearly everything I can do, unless you're willing to let me pull out the pieces of the drone and use its attack.
No.
Would they take any damage? Like, would the frog take any damage if you like slammed him into the bullywug at all? Like if you just
Eldritch
used your
Blaster put
movement?
him.
Yeah. Did you shove him?
While we're
Just-
thinking about it, does Kraz look injured in any way?
No, I'm good.
No.
Okay,
I am
he's
the
not really
picture of
injured.
health.
I think Lenore is the only one who's taken damage.
I've taken damage.
How are you looking?
Fine.
Hey.
Barely hurt.
How you
And that was
doing?
before I got the 10 HP. Barely hurt. Like
So-
they scratched the armor.
If you push them away, do I get an opportunity attack against them both?
No, they have to actually
Pretty sure.
move
Yeah,
on
they
their own.
have to willingly.
Do you want to yo-yo them?
That would be pretty hilarious.
Because I don't have the push, but I can chase them down and then force them back your way.
I'm into that. I don't really have anything I can do with a bonus action, though. I mean, I guess I could transform, but I already have 10 HP, so I don't need to. So that's it for my turn. Actually, I will go ahead and take the last 10 feet of movement to close in.
Uh-oh. We're flanking the frog.
That would be the frog's turn.
Here, little froggy, try me.
He's gonna try to swallow you.
Oh, golly, it's gross in here.
Nah, he misses.
Just kidding.
Noah, your beard looks great.
I know.
Looks like a real zipper. I
funny.
can't do that. I would lose great big chunks of beard hair if I did.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Perks of shaving last week.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't like shaving. That'll bring us to Kraz.
Oh, all right. So we'll do attack number 1 into this froggy. The bullywog, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That definitely hits.
And oh, hang on. It's not supposed to be a 2d6. My bad. Okay, 5. So he takes 20 points of damage, 15 slashing, 5 fire.
Okay.
Yummy.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I'm just gonna straight up decapitate him.
Okay. You take your flaming sword and you cauterize the wound as it goes off.
I feel
Beautiful.
like it's hard to decapitate a bullywug because they have no neck. I'm sorry, I should do that in character.
I feel like it's hard to decapitate a bullywug because they got no neck. But Kraz, you did it really well.
And then attack number 2, we're just gonna continue to swing right into this froggy here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Okay.
And hang on.
Cleave off a piece of the switch. Oh, yeah, fire damage too.
But I have Great Weapon Master, so I'm trying to see.
Oh, you already attacked, so you can't. You talking about taking the half to.
No, sorry, Great Weapon Fighting. I can roll a 1 or a 2 on damage dice. I have a +4, so one of those it has to be a 2. Okay, no, sorry, I already re-rolled it here. I'm hovering over it. It went 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. So yeah. Damn it, I already re-rolled it for me. All right, well, then this is the 1 point of fire damage, so 10 points there. And from killing the bullywug, I heal 5 points of damage for the killing the bullywug. Great.
I rolled you 14 temp HP if you want to take 14.
I mean, it's more than my 7 I had, so yeah, I'll take it.
And that'll bring us to Tia.
I'm gonna do the tired and true toll of the dead, so he has to take a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay, yeah, he got a 16, so he saves.
Damn.
Great, wonderful. And then,
It takes
How-
0 damage
how
if they
is-
pass.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
how is Leonore's health? Is she okay?
She's fine.
Okay. I mean, it's not much else to do, so I will end my turn.
All right, and that'll bring us to her turn. And she's just gonna firebolt it. And she'll make a ranged spell attack. Which
Oh.
hits.
A mote of fire.
And she kills the frog.
There
Yay.
we go.
We did it.
Yay.
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, because the temp HP was tied to my channel divinity and it's gone within a minute, it does go away after a minute. It doesn't stick around.
Oh no.
Sure.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I think we're all doing all right now. No more frogs.
I don't think
Nobody
I've
got eaten.
ever seen frogs that big before.
I'm just glad nobody got eaten.
Are we in their swamp or something?
It looks a little swampy to me.
Does anyone know where we're at?
We're near the water.
I see boats.
I'd like to start rummaging through
Boats.
the big frogs and see if there's any like bits and pieces we can salvage to potentially sell in town.
Can we take a short rest while we're doing this?
I'm assuming that you guys would. If you're looting, you find a couple gold pieces amongst all of them, like 12 total. You've got their weapons that you could grab from the lizard folk and the bullywugs. If you're wanting to like harvest pieces from them,
Yeah, like I'm starting to like the big frogs especially. See if there's anything that I would know like we could potentially sell in town for a decent penny or two.
make a survival check.
Aha. 13.
Okay. I'll say you cut off their arms and legs.
Wop, wop.
For food, I would assume. I would like to bust out one of these perfect bullywug teeth to give to Favis for her necklace.
Wow. You're so kind.
Believe it or not, in their culture, they're really into
Was there
brushing
was there
off-
something specific you were looking for?
No, just trying to see if there's any like I didn't know if maybe there was like a special like their hide was worth something, or if they're like their teeth, or like a frog tongue, or eye of a frog, or something.
Sell it to a witch.
Just like random miscellaneous things we could sell in town for.
Anything else you guys want to do?
We try and figure out where we are relative
You-
to the tavern.
You are make a survival check.
Should I do that? Nope.
You're
Merkva-
also looking.
Merkva's got it.
It's a dirty 20, not a clean one. Hey, but I got blessed, so it
What,
can be higher than 20.
what were you looking for?
I just want to get our bearings, figure out where this location is relative to the tavern we just went through.
I'll say you being a machine, had kind of a and with the role that you got, you probably have a good understanding of the Sword Coast and its landmarks. You are currently in the mire of dead men.
The GPS location says Mire of the Dead Man. Anybody know what that is?
Nope.
Do
I
we know
know.
what that is?
I know it's where one of the places we were going to go on the cavern or the caravan stops. We're supposed to go through here to get to the tavern.
All right, we were supposed to go through here to get to the tavern we just came from.
No, you're following Rezmir.
Right, but during the normal
Towards
caravan's
Neverwinter.
route, the caravan came through here to get to the tavern, didn't it?
No, this is
No,
in
the
a clear
caravan
different
was-
direction.
The caravan was going to go this direction if it was going to move on to Neverwinter, which it was. our last stop was at Waterdeep, right?
Yes.
Before the tavern, yeah.
So Waterdeep, Tavern, Neverwinter, and this is between the Tavern and Neverwinter, right?
Yeah, because the Carnath Roadhouse is at the Mire of the Deadmen. And the Roadhouse is that tavern we burned down.
Roadhouse.
Let me check the map.
Good movie.
What about the movie?
Roadhouse.
It's a good one.
Movie Roadhouse.
Patrick Swayze is an amazing person.
I mean, you could say it was.
He lives in my heart.
And mine also. Proof that you could throw a roundhouse kick in bell bottoms.
Dude,
The so the caravan was going in a different. No, it was going in that direction. It would have been more into the Sword Mountains rather than the Mire of Deadmen, though. Does that make sense?
yeah, so we would have passed it, not gone through it, but
Right.
we can easily find the trail from where, or the direction they were supposed to go from here. We just know roughly where we should be.
Yeah, you are in the Mire of Deadmen.
While we're looking around, taking a short rest or what have you, I would like to look around for any sort of new plants that I've never seen before. New leaves, new sapperlings, new ferns, new pieces of moss that I can add to my collection. I'm just looking around and picking up random ferns and greenery.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Just an 8.
Okay. You don't see anything new. You do see kind of a lot of vegetation that you would see in a swamp.
Everything here is way too wet. Ugh, gross, slimy.
Assuming that the boats on the map are actually there, yes?
Yeah.
Can I look through the boats? Like, are they like shored or are they just kind of floating in the water?
They're tied to the. I mean, they're anchored. They're not tied. They're anchored to the bottom.
I would like to search the boats.
I'll
Yeah.
assist her.
I'll grab
So
this boat, I guess.
in the boats, you do find in each boat there are 2 life jackets, 2 oars, a first aid kit, and there's a fishing rod with bait.
I somehow don't have a first aid kit, so I guess I'll take one of those.
I also do not have a first aid kit, so I will take a first aid kit.
That leaves you more first aid kit if anybody wants it.
I'll take it. Yes, sure.
Would that just be a custom item then? Because I don't see an item called first aid.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just
Okay.
yeah. If there's no actual item for it, then we'll just say it's
A healer's kit.
yeah, a healer's kit. Let's say that.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. As an action, you can expend a use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a medicine check. That's cool. So assuming that
nice.
it's at 0 but not dead. Well,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
go
know.
unconscious. Yeah.
Huh.
Cool. We can get them back.
Is anybody going to take the third kit?
I'm taking it.
You did? Okay.
Go
So,
ditch my hole.
So
Metal.
the lake that the water is on, you do see that it does go pretty far downstream. So you could take the boats.
I'm all for taking the boats.
I'm okay with taking the boats.
Now, the question becomes, there's 5 of us and 3 boats. Who's going with who?
How many people can one boat carry?
2. So it just means somebody's rowing by themselves.
Merkaba would probably be too heavy to travel with somebody else.
So there we go. We got 2 people per boat. Merkava goes on some.
All right. Who's coming with me? Fire Lady?
Mhm.
It appears so.
I made my choice.
All right.
Sorry, seats taken.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right. You guys rode down for a little bit. As you do travel, you do notice that every few hours or so that the boats do start to get caught because the water is too shallow, and you guys have to get out and push the boats. You guys travel for about a day or so, or just about a day, maybe a little bit longer. It does get dark. Did you guys want to set up camp, or do you just want to keep going?
I mean, I would rather sleep than get exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say we can set up camp.
Mhm.
Pull ashore, set up camp real quick.
All right.
While we set up camp, you know, I'm more than happy to, sleep underneath the stars and sleep underneath the moonlight. Be connected to my goddess, or if you would like to me to cast the hut, I could do that. So we have a little bit of protection.
I'm good with whatever.
I'm okay with whatever. I mean, I think we all have like a simple bedroll, right?
Yep.
Cool. Glorious moonlight it is.
I will use this long rest also to fix my drone.
You guys want to go and place your tokens so you can see?
That
No.
would be cool. Now, do we need somebody to keep watch overnight and then just sleep tomorrow on the boat while
Merkfa
we're
did-
traveling still?
Merkfa doesn't
Well,
sleep.
he's also long resting, so I don't know if he's able to perceive. Is he? I don't know.
I do rest by becoming immobile, but I can instantly stop whenever I want.
I mean, I'm more than happy with taking first watch. If we want to divide it
I
up,
was-
we can
I
still
don't-
get a long rest and take watches.
Right, I was gonna say I also don't mind just staying
I
up for
just
the night. And...
Don't sleep. I just rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
he
works
just
Like
too.
awake.
he just
If you
sits
do.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought that wasn't perceiving, as far as like you can't just sit there resting and then also be watching.
Right, that was my point that I was making sure, like, do we have, like, while you're resting, are you able to watch? Or do we need to have somebody
Merkava-
watching while you're
Technically,
resting?
Merkava doesn't have to sleep to gain the benefits of a long rest.
So he
has
can
to-
watch.
He just has to be immobile.
As long as I'm sitting still.
Like he has to do very minimal tasks,
Right. So
but
I
he
can-
does have to do it for the duration of a long rest, so like 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
Okay.
So I can keep
So I
watch.
guess
I can
this is
maybe
yes.
even walk in circles around the campfire. I can work on warlock stuff or work on artificer stuff, but I can't go out and fight and get the benefits of the long.
I mean, you can't like you can't work on things to get a long rest.
Unless it says specifically that you can do this during a long rest as part of the thing.
Right.
Which artificer stuff all happens during the long rest.
How do you get a long rest though while doing something?
That's what it says in the description of the infusions, is that this happens during a long rest.
Okay.
It won't let me link it.
What has been the moon situation tonight?
It's still crescent.
Not cloudy or anything.
No, the weather's clear. I mean, it's a swamp, so it is kind of murky, but it's not like the sky is pretty clear. You
Before
see the
we
stars.
go to sleep, I will just I think I'll lay in a boat that we have up on the land, and I'll look up at the moon and pray and just feel starlight and moonlight, and hopefully get a little bit of light / color back into me, the recharge, if you will.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna get my sleeps going.
long rest time.
Mark will go ahead and make
Actually, I have one
perception
thing.
checks. Okay.
Sorry. Since we're about to take a long rest anyway, I would like to cast locate creature. Locate creature. I'm trying to focus on Resimir, and to see if they are within 1,000 feet of me.
He is not within 1,000 feet.
Wanted to give it a try. Okay.
Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
So Resimir, go ahead and make a perception check. Oh, you already did.
I got an 18.
First couple hours go by, no, nothing out of the ordinary happens. Go ahead and make another perception check.
2 a.m. and all's well.
Did you shout that?
Another 18.
Another 2-3 hours go by, nothing happens. Go ahead and make one more perception check.
6 a.m. and all's well.
24.
24.
My man's can't miss.
Off in the distance, pretty far away, you do see like random bullywugs and lizard folk just kind of wandering around. They don't notice you guys because they're pretty far away, but the 24 kind of gives you an idea that they're out there. They're probably about 2,000 feet out of the way, so they're pretty far, but they just can't. They're not looking for you, and they're not. Their perception's just not high enough to be able to notice that you guys are out there. Now, if you made a bunch of noise, they'd probably
I'm screaming.
I mean, like if every
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours I was shouting that everything's well.
They might, yeah.
That might alert them that we're here.
So it's safe to take the whole long rest now, since it was undisturbed.
Yeah, you guys took the whole long rest. Sun comes up. You guys get back on the boats. And you guys travel for probably about another day until you come across this encampment. So you guys are, oh, it's dark. I'm trying to move your token, Chris.
All right.
Over here.
By the way, Kraz, go ahead and take that +1 arcane focus. Just do it.
All right. I'll put it on my order talisman. I don't know how to mark it on my side though.
I would just go into your inventory.
Oh, hang on. Do I have an arcane focus +1?
Yeah, that's basically what you have.
Let me see.
Unless you already have one, in which case I can't give it to you.
I don't. Is it +1 to attack rolls and saving throws, or +1 to damage?
It's +1 to attack rolls. As long as you're casting an attack spell with that arcane focus.
Okay. That's to the wizard. Trying to see.
Oh, you also ignore half cover.
Oh.
If I was you, I would take any attack spell that you have in your character sheet and customize it and just add a +1 to hit.
Yeah, I'm seeing if there's anything. Oh, so I get +1 to spell attack rolls and I ignore half cover?
Yep.
Okay, Wand of the War Mage +1. There we go.
Okay. So you guys come up on this encampment. First off, all the way out here is. Go ahead and zoom out for me, Chris.
Zoom out, you said?
Yeah. You can hit the control button and back up on the wheel. Yeah, this is a big fucking map. This one took me a while.
Yeah, this thing's that's beefy.
It almost didn't load in. I had to cut it down a little bit. This isn't even the full original map.
Jesus.
But all the way out here is a castle. There's a couple of buildings over here. Oh, hang on. I'm clicking on the fucking Twitch stream, not on Roll20. But over here's the castle. There's some buildings over here. There's buildings over here. What would you guys like to do?
Really quick, couple questions. I forget again. Phoebus and Merkava, you guys can't see in the dark, right?
No.
So how far on this map can you see?
It's day still.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Okay, never
Or
mind.
it's technically the next day after
After the
traveling
long
the boat, but
Okay.
you would take a long rest and then you would come to this area.
Okay.
I just don't
Bef-
feel the need to do another long rest.
right. So before we actually land or anything like that, I would assume that we wouldn't land unless we knew that this encampment was like if we saw any dragons or saw any cultists, I don't think we'd be this close, right? So can we see as we're rowing towards this encampment if there's any people, if there's any movement, if there's any if there's any black half dragons?
I mean, not to the eye. You currently don't see anybody moving around.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Do we have an idea of what this town might be, where we might be, what this
It's-
town's called?
I mean, it's a castle with some other buildings. There.
Like we don't know if like this is a town that we're in. We don't know like I'm asking like direction wise where we traveled. Were we heading for a
No, you
specific
don't.
location or were we just following the river?
You're just following the river.
Okay, so we have no idea of like this is west of or east of anything.
I mean, you can make a survival check and see if you can perceive the direction that you're in.
The GPS could tell us.
GPS, yeah.
GPS, yeah.
I'd have to roll a survival check,
Ah,
which I can do if you would like.
I've got a plus.
I can try a survival.
You guys
Yeah,
probably
you have a
better
higher
survival than-
You
Yeah.
have 5, right?
Yep. Got +5. All right. Let's see what we got. 7.
Do it
No.
with advantage. We'll
No
give you
clue.
the, help action.
Yeah, you can have advantage with the help action.
13.
Hmm.
You don't really. I'll say with a 13, I'll give you. Hang on, let me look at the map real quick. I'm not gonna give you the actual location, but I will give you whether it's north, south, east, or west.
Fair enough. We are somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It is north. You are north.
Okay. So we're
Okay.
somewhere north.
And you said we do not see any people, anything outside, just the buildings.
Correct.
Okay.
You get the sense they're probably all inside at the moment.
So how do we
If
plan
there are
on?
people here.
Okay. How do we plan on crossing the water? Because I do not see any bridges on the map. I'm not sure if there's like a shallow spot in the water.
Well,
I
you
mean-
you were in boats. I just don't have the boats on the map.
Okay, so we could just be
If,
over.
if
like
you want,
here.
I can add the boats real quick.
No. I'm
No,
not
no.
saying that. I'm just saying, like, we can be across over like here, to the other side of
Like
this.
we
Yeah,
could
I
have
would say-
disembarked here.
I would say put the boats like on this little like cutout right here somewhere.
Yeah.
It does look like a thinner, or not thinner, but lower terrain.
Right.
Get out here.
I really wish we had like Pass Without a Trace or something.
Not yet.
Oh, here's what I'll do. I'll cast Detect Thoughts to see if there's anybody in the vicinity.
Ooh, okay. I like it.
Smart.
I figured you'd use locate animal again, or locate creature.
I'll wait because I don't want to waste it.
Okay.
I'd also use it because I have locate creature if you want to save your spell slots because you seem to use them more than I do.
I don't have locate creature. I'm sorry.
Or I have locate animals or plants.
All my spells
Yeah.
go boom or
There's your boats.
Thank you.
thank you, good sir.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be picky. I just wanted to know where if we could cross.
No crossing for us.
Stuck. Stranded.
DC Wisdom. I don't know why it says DC Wisdom. Let me put it on the thing.
I thought
Okay, so it's a minute. I can switch focus if I need to, but I would essentially just like to see if there's any people around us within 30 feet.
30 feet? No, not within 30 feet. But you do have concentration on it for up to a minute.
so you could run around
I
real
will
quick.
keep that in mind. Yes. Can I what's I'm gonna move over to this tent and then it'll give me another 30 feet in which to detect thoughts.
Nope.
Gonna sneak behind her and just follow her. Make sure we don't get into trouble.
We'll cast locate animals or plants at the second level to look for any humans within 5 miles.
Okay.
You found me.
I'm not a human. I'm a humanoid. So.
Humans aren't beasts or animal or plants.
No, they don't count as beasts.
No.
I guess I will look for
Dragonborn?
dragons.
Dragons
Dragonborn?
aren't beasts.
What?
You might be
Okay.
able to look for the drakes, perhaps.
That's a
It
good.
has to be a beast or a plant.
I will look for drakes.
Yeah, you specifically need locate
Creature.
locate creature.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Is anyone within 30 feet of me?
No.
Alright, well, F this. I'm gonna cast locate creature.
Okay. With locate creature, you do sense Resmere in the castle.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no,
It's concentration. I lose my detect thoughts.
Yeah. Does it tell you?
If it's moving, I know the direction of its movement. I sense the direction to the creature's location.
Okay. It's in the castle. That's the location. You sense it somewhere on one of the levels of the castle.
Can you point out the castle again?
Right here.
Okay, so east, southeast of us.
Yeah, the walls are just being blocked.
Walls are in the way.
Yeah,
Stupid walls always getting in our way.
yeah.
Did we check out the tents that we've passed?
Yeah,
there's
I was gonna
anything
say,
in them?
They're
probably-
open tents. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Should we
Nothing in
check
them?
out?
I mean, you might find some stuff in there, but there's no like people in there.
So we know they're in the castle. I say we back up, check the tents, see if there's anything in there at all we can use, or might need to see, and then see about getting into that castle.
That being said, you find in the tents and the other houses, they're mainly like fishing, like buildings, and they've got like animal feeding and stuff like that in there. You don't find a whole lot other than like you find fish. Like if you want to take fish, you can do that. However, it is 11 o'clock, so I think I'm going to call it here.
I think that's respectable.
Plus, the events that are going to happen in the castle will take a while. I think the castle itself will be an entire session.
Awesome.
Wow.
Very